on YouTube. I see you just popped up on the screen. Yep.
For
I
sure.
think that right now look like the only mod that mud need is one of them. What are the chassis braces they put on the bottom, or skid plates,
Oh,
whatever. One of them. I think I seen somebody with an aluminum one. That'll probably make it pretty indestructible because you know that chassis outside looking in probably be the first thing once you start getting extreme with it.
Yeah. See, but you know what though? I would say though, I'll say even if you get extreme with it, it just depends on what you hit when you jump it. Because if you jumping and you having decent landings, even if it's a few bad landings, you good. But if you jumping at a skate park and you hit the little rail, the rail to help you go down the steps, and it's in the middle of the chassis, it's gonna snap it. But that would snap any chassis. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So. But as far as I know with some of the 4S and 3S platforms I've jumped them things to the moon. As long as you land decently, they're hard to break.
I broke 2 Typhons that never been jumped.
It won't snap a X Max.
You land in the middle, it'll snap that X Max in half, and look, and it'll bend that dry shell.
Now Sunday we was all talking about which one was more durable. What? we about to see what they will say in the chat for that.
Let me see.
I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking.
Oh no, they make the aluminum one. They make the aluminum one. The aluminum one is on Amazon, bro. They got an aluminum one on Amazon.
Yeah,
if you get the aluminum one, that's the one that's on Amazon. You know how they had a little brace in the middle, that little O-ring and that little thing to go around to hold that dry shaft from shaking.
Yeah.
When you get the aluminum one, you can still use that, but it doesn't vibrate as much, so you don't have to use it.
No, okay.
But yeah, they got an aluminum one. They got them in red and blue. On
yeah, I got a couple of the red ones. They work pretty good. Just got to put your juice in that bearing, because the bearing do not come ready.
So since I got on late, what's y'all's thought on the new ones?
I like them. I think it's dope. I think they should have came with the diff on it, the center diff on it. As far as the 4S lineup, you know what I'm saying? The 3S lineup with the slipper was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have many issues. But that 4S lineup, it needed that diff. It really, really needed that diff in there. So I think it's an excellent move. Now, once again, timing. I don't think it was good timing because we just got the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I do think it's a good look.
I think timing is good. I don't have much to say about the car, but I love the price, and I think the timing is great. For those that can't afford the $1,000 Kraton or the $700 truck, boom, we got some $450 options for you.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Original Man RC, what it do?
That makes sense. I think it's a good look. I definitely think it's a good look, but I don't think it's the best of timing. Like, I get what you're saying, Reg. Like, it does give people the option. However, for people who like it doesn't give you the ability to kind of reset from a financial standpoint. Because if you want them all, let's say you want the Big Rock and you want the 4S Mojave and you want the Kraton and you want the EXD. This is a hit. This is a big hit at any time. And people trying to make moves for Christmas gifts. You got to pick one. And I don't know if y'all ever had this feeling, but you see 2 or 3 cars that you want, and you want them until you get them, and then it's like, man, I can't wait till I get XYZ car. And you still striving to, you still eating sandwiches so you can go get the third car on your list or whatever the case, versus being able to space it out some and say, okay, yeah, I was able to, get my money back up.
Facts.
I think one of the good things about them releasing it now, I bet you by the summertime, we're going to see it for $400. All these cars by the summer are going to be a good price.
True.
Really attainable price.
Facts. But to piggyback on what we were saying about the timing of it, if you got people who going in the hobby shop and they don't want to spend $700, they're not gonna want to spend 4 either, but they'll spend 329, right? So you still got to remember the 3S lineup is still available. So you still got some 350s and some 329s. So for the people who coming in, all of us guys who in the hobby, we know this car's out. We know how much this car costs, and we know whether we're gonna get it or not. You know what I'm saying? But just speaking on standpoints of somebody walking in and want to get a car, like you said, they might not want to spend the 7. They might not. They might want to spend 4, but then when they see that 3, they're gonna spend that 3. So I just, like I said, for me, I just feel like the timing is just it just wasn't there. Like Ryder said, just think they got 2 cars. Well, they actually still have 3 cars, bro, that haven't hit the market yet. You got the white Big Rock 6S, which some people waiting on that. Some people not even gonna get the gray or the red because they want the white. You got the Kraton 6S EXB. Now you got the Kraton 4S with a diff and the Outcast 4S with a diff. That's a lot, bro.
Man, I know what Armor doing. They trying to take over, man. They about to. They giving Traxxas a run for their money. When I saw this today, I was like, oh yeah, Traxxas gonna have to watch out. Two more cars. Armor might. I don't know. I think they're gonna make some of them other cars 116, 16. We gonna see a Grom 1/16 scale. Not a Grom, an Outcast Grom or something like that.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
Strictly studs, little flipping car,
Right. Something you could throw around in the living room.
Now I'm just saying that to say I think they're gonna get all their cars in all the different scales and like really take over Traxxas, in a sense.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely 100%. I understand where you're coming from, and I'm an Armor fanboy. I love Armor, bro. I do. I can be honest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to make everything they make better than what everything somebody else made. But I am an Armor fanboy. But at the end of the day, I think it's at this point, it's like it's not good to say they're trying to take over Traxxas because they'll never surpass Traxxas.
No, they got too much time in the game.
Yeah, it's just too it's pushed out to too many people, so they'll never surpass Traxxas. So I kind of try to stay away from saying, oh yeah, they trying to, now taking over the RC hobby, you know what I'm saying, being the selling more cars and all that, that's feasible. But as far as, knocking one brand off, I really don't want them to knock no brands off because I like options. You know what I'm saying? If the world was just all Traxxas, then what would the racers do? What would the drag racers do? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the world was all Armor, what the drone guys gonna do? What the crawler guys gonna do? You see what I'm saying?
Now, they not gonna knock them off, but I think what they're doing though is definitely gonna give Traxxas the marketing team at Traxxas, the development team at Traxxas, whoever comes up with their new concepts and all of that, they finna go back to the drawing board. I do believe that it's gonna make them press that reset button.
I think these cars kind of I don't know. Would you unknowingly take, as a new person to the hobby, would you take this over the X-Max or the what's the small X-Max called? I don't know.
Or the Max.
The Max,
Yeah.
It depending on it, just, man, everything just depends on what I'm doing in the RC, man. It just depends, man. It just, for me, it just depends on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? If I'm looking for driving experience, the Armor cars are gonna be hands down better. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking for something where I want an RTR, but I want to, these guys are setting up these special little races, I'm going Kyosho Team Associated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I just say, man, I want a speed run car and I just want one, we all know it's gonna be a limitless. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. You feel what I'm saying? So hold on, let me get the chat, man. What's up, Rusty? What's up, Rusty RC? What it do, my brother? Road Factor, what it do? And RC Daniel had asked me something. Oh, 6S Outcast all day, bro. 6S Outcast all day. If you ain't got a 6S Outcast, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the 4S, you know what I'm saying? But 6S is just freaking bananas, bro. Let me see. What's the deal, y'all? I'm watching the Cowboys game. Yeah, I was watching the Cowboys game too, bro. I turned it out to DK Metcalf caught that pass and went down and went for the touchdown, and it was 7-3. I was like, my daughter said we wanted to watch something, so I was like, well, I'm getting ready to go live anyway, so I just let them have the TV. Curse RC Armor is rocking it. Yes, sir. They doing their thing, man. I ain't mad at them, bro. I like when companies push other companies to. Because, you know, some companies have these cars and they have them on standby and they be waiting to, you know what I'm saying, to the market get like this or to this or to this or to that happens. And then they're going to drop it. Nah, bro. If Armor keep dropping these cars like this, some of these companies will have to step their damn game up. And I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. I think too, going back to your question, Reg, if you talking to somebody brand new in the hobby, I understand why they get Traxxas, because the parts are in the store. 99.9% of all the parts from every Traxxas car is in the store.
That's the and I think that's depending on where you at. See, I can go to my hobby store, I can build a Traxxas car, an Armor car, and maybe another brand like a Team Associated car, literally from the parts and the bodies and everything, the wheels that's on the shelf.
Okay.
They have everything. It's a hobby town, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's only just that one hobby town 3 hours away. You know what I mean? Another one across the state line in Illinois. Like, so I just say that to say I think it's depending on where you're at.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it does. But Reg, the key thing to what you just said is you said at your hobby shop.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So if at your hobby shop you can build a whole Armor and a whole Traxxas, and then at every other hobby shop in America you can only build a whole Traxxas. Who wins?
Yeah, Traxxas. Even the hobby store.
Yeah.
Hopefully he ain't listening, but he definitely push. You know, I don't say push, but he promote the Traxxas cars first when they come in. You know, especially at a cheaper price point. Got the batteries all there. You know, Armor don't have that many cars like that, or you know, the variety isn't there. You know,
like we got a store down here called NZ Hobbies. He don't even sell Traxxas cars, so he's a good place where you can go and get a lot of the Armor parts. A lot of the. Now I ain't gonna say all of them. I don't think you can build a car out of what he has. But if you break a car, it's a good chance that he got one or two of what you need to get your car back riding.
Yeah, that's real. And y'all know if you break a hinge pin, you can just go to Home Depot and get the metal rods for that. Just have them cut it.
That's how he know that, y'all. He said I was getting the shop room cleaned up. Now I gotta move in February. Oh man, bro, hey man, look, I know you moving to somewhat nice and new, and you love it, boy. Moving is boy, that's one thing I can't stand. The last time I moved, I was trying to gather some guys together to help me move, and when everybody was talking slow, and I ended up having to just pay for it. I was like, I paid a lot of money to get my house moved, but I wasn't even mad at it at the end of the day because it saved me so much stress and pain and drama. That's hard, bro.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all been seeing this big rock with this breaking going on?
Matter of fact, Rusty RC just asked me that. So I've seen the some of the videos, and what I think it is, because it ain't been with everybody.
I know Earl and his buddy.
Yeah,
they've been, and I even seen it. I heard you can hear it. You know, it sound like it hit the brakes or something. You know, weird in the air.
Right. But my thing would be, is it really the truck or is it the receiver and the controller?
Earl switched it out to a DX. I never had none of them, but the DX3 or DCX, I don't know, whatever. One of them nice Spectrum.
The 5C, the DX5C.
something like that. Probably. Yeah, it was black.
Okay.
Had a screen on in the center, so he switched. What is it called? Receivers,
Right.
remotes, and yeah, he thought it was fixed, and he said it's pretty much the same thing.
Because I saw. So I haven't run mine yet. I just put my radio link in there. A couple like either yesterday or the day before, but I haven't run mine yet. I'll probably run it one day soon if the weather is good. So
I wonder is that like a drag brake or something on there? You know what I mean? Because to me it's weird because it don't have no type of gyro. Gyro is what make the car do all that weird stuff that you can't, can't really tell why it's doing it. It doesn't have one.
Well, you got to remember they redid the ESC too. You know what I'm saying? They redid the ESC, so it could be ESC issues.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be ESC issues. Does it make or break people from buying a car? Hell no.
Hey, I sure was thinking slap a castle in. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, but okay. What they were saying right here, he said they're about to shut down these China companies with these small scale cars. I don't know. They might do. Urban Legend. I don't know. What Roll Factor said, right?
Where we at?
I'm still proud that I built my 4S Outcast with the center diff before they announced it.
Yeah. Can you Roll Factor? Okay, we was just talking about this. I'm glad you came in, Roll Factor. So can you tell the difference? Yeah, because you did. Because I looked at he sent us the pictures. Remember a couple of chats ago we pulled it up. He had the Bronco body on it. So Roll Factor, can you tell the difference from running it from the slipper clutch to the center diff?
All right. You want me to catch him?
Go ahead. You can catch him.
All right. I'm gonna start with Sean at 9:35. He says Earl will find something wrong with it, but he won't say he replaced all the electronics in his X-Max the same day he purchased it. Indeed. Roll Factor says the Big Rock 6. Oh, you talking about the Big Rock 6S. Scooter Wooter, what's good? He said the only thing I hate about Armor is when they come out with the V2, they discontinue the V1. Yeah, that's true. But I think everybody does that though, don't they? Roll Factor says he sure it's the ESC. K. Brown in the building. Good evening. Roll Factor again says it's the ESC. Rusty RC says he switched to ESC, no problem now. Roll Factor C. Sean says it's a program and setup issue. Roll Factor is back to saying even if it got a gyro, you can turn them all off. That's true. J3 says Earl fixed it today by replacing the ESC with a Max 6. All right. Joe Gerding about the topic. Damn, Armor came out with another after a couple of months. Yep, they sure did.
Sir, Joe.
They sure did.
With another two more, not just one, two more.
Right.
Because those two cars, they handle differently, bro. The Kraton is more of a driver. The Outcast is more of a get crazy.
Rusty RC says, I think it's the receiver. Roll Factor saying, I know it's an ESC issue. I've seen that on a lot of Spectrum Firma gear.
You know that other one, this ESC is new. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it past it. The Mojave ESC didn't have none of those issues.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Maybe that 6S one just, they gotta do some more testing with it.
Is that a new black one in the Mojave
Forest? Yeah. Mojave Forest got a black one. And I didn't have no problems out of mine. It drove great until I took it out. But yeah, it drove great.
Oh, Roll Factor says it's a big difference. So there you go.
Yeah, okay. So that is right there.
Right.
That's proven facts right there. That center diff makes a big difference.
Makes a difference, yeah. All right, Joe Gurdon said V2 after only a few months is a joke. Is the joke on the company or the people who bought it? Ooh, good question. Armor doesn't care because your cash is green. Facts. Damn. All right, Roll Factor there in the turtle. Oh, talking about the ESCs. Spectrum. Sean said, let me share an email I received from Horizon regarding not being able to use the V2 program card. The new 4S V3 has new firm electronics. All right. Now I will say this. If you are buying a car, ready to run out the box, you should not have the same type of expectations as if you bought a kit. And I'm gonna just say that.
What do you mean by that?
So, when you buy a kit, everything is upgraded in the kit.
It's the best parts.
Okay.
Right.
The best parts they got is gonna go in the kit.
Out the gate, you are hands down, you got you something top notch.
Okay.
Whereas when you buy a ready to run out the box, no matter who made it, it's going through an assembly line.
Is that is the kit true to all brands? Because the Limitless isn't an EXB Limitless.
The Limitless is not a kit either. Limitless
Right,
is
yeah, the Limitless
a roller that you put in electronics in.
A roller. Okay, so Armor technically don't sell any kits except for the Gorgon.
Right.
Armor don't sell no kits.
The Gorgon.
Kits,
right?
Yeah.
You open the box and it's got nothing but bags in there. And you gotta put the shocks together, the spring, like you putting every piece of that car together.
So to me, it's style type of,
right,
Kyosho and all them. Okay,
right. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna get better parts. You're gonna get like Gav said, you getting top of line everything. Whereas when you're buying something ready to run out of a box, it's gonna be some flaws in it. So why are you nitpicking it so much? Because if you're gonna be on that, then get you a kit. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't want to buy ready to run and grub screws are falling out. You don't want to deal with that. But if some stickers not on right, like it's a ready to run. That's like expecting you pull up at McDonald's and thinking that they're gonna always get your order right. They not.
I will say this: they're gonna have the same ESC though. It's an ESC problem, it's electronics. I think that's a little bit bigger issue than some mechanical or a part or something like that.
It's an issue. So pull it out and take it back and send it back.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, let me ask both of y'all this. All right, Rattle. I see plenty cars behind you, Rattle. How many of them is an RTR setup? How many of them has an RTR setup?
All of them.
All of them RTRs.
I mean, I got them as an RTR, yeah.
No. I'm saying the RTR setup, the motor
that's still in there
came
now?
with it. That's still in there now. How many of them cars behind you got?
Man,
maybe 2 or 3, right?
Maybe
that.
I'll say on the good side, just being generous, I say 5. I'll say 5.
5 out of 30. All right, Big Reg. How many cars you got that got stock setups in it?
None.
All right. So with that being said, most of the hobby guys who've been in the hobby for a long time, anyway, it's only gonna stay stock for so long.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's only gonna stay stock for so long. Everybody, I mean, you're gonna have problems, bro. You're gonna have problems, bro. I bought 2 Traxxas cars with burnt ESCs right out of the box. You know what I'm saying? I bought a machete that ESC wasn't even hooked in it. I bought a Kyosho that had diff fluids all in the bottom of the box, brand new, and a dead ESC.
I'll be mad and sad.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but I mean, right. like Rattle said, this is I've been in the hobby long enough to expect certain things. It's just gonna happen to you. You're not gonna get, if you have multiple cars, you're gonna get one that's gonna have flaws right out of the box. You feel what I'm saying?
So I guess I'll say this. I try to make my dollar go as far as it can.
Yeah.
The most I ever paid for a car was $489, and that was for my Outcast 8S. I have cars, the builds total way over $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. You know what I mean? But that's for everything, not just the car. Right. I say that to say I get everything on deals and on sale. If I spend $700 for a big rock and it ain't right, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be tight about that. You know, say compared to me getting it used or as a roller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if I get it for a hell of a deal, they'll be different. But $700 for a car, to me, that's up there for a car that's gonna be that price for the next 8 months. Yeah, that's kind of up there.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Reg, 1,000%. But even with our real cars, manufacturers still do recalls on them.
Yeah.
Because somebody dropped the ball. Somebody,
But at least they gonna fix it. It's gonna be fairly quick. You ain't gotta, you be without the car. They give you a loaner. They do all, You gonna give you another RC car with your car in the mail, jokingly, you know?
No, what you gonna do? What they'll do is like take the ESC. So if you take your ESC back to wherever you got the car from, they're gonna say, okay, got it. They're gonna give you the little paperwork to do the warranty. You're gonna send it back, they're gonna send you another one, and you back on the road. Now, are they gonna give you another car? No. Just like if they do a recall, they don't give you another car, they're gonna replace the part.
Yeah.
You know. So I kind of look at it like it ain't much of a difference from that. And I think the part that's like the wow for me is when I watch videos and I listen to people talk and they act like the issue is the end of the world. It's the end of the car issue, as if they can't get it fixed. Which is like, come on now, you know you can get that fixed.
Yeah.
So why pull up at McDonald's expecting, Roof Chris service? Like you're not gonna get that. If you want Roof Chris service, then pull on up the roof. Go on and put your good church clothes on and go on over there to Roof Chris.
Man, you almost told me to get a Traxxas, man. I think that's what you were
No. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? People gonna feel the way they feel. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man. Like I said, do I think it's gonna stop most people who want one that's gonna get one? Nah, it's not. And most of the people who gonna get one, they're gonna change it out anyway. Because it's that power system has been around for a long time, and it delivers power in the smaller vehicles, in the 6S size vehicle, the 1/8 scale size vehicles. It's crazy power, but in the 7 scale vehicles, it's not crazy power. So most people are going to swap it out anyway. I bought the big. I'm getting the big rock with the intentions of maybe not even doing my first run until I swap it out, because I know it's going to feel underpowered to me. You know what I'm saying? Because so did the Mojave feel underpowered. So did the fire team feel underpowered. You know what I'm saying? So immediately, like I wouldn't give a damn if they just said, well, all right, since we know you're going to change your electronics, we just going to take them out and keep them. I wouldn't even be mad, bro, because I already know I'm going to change it out anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But I got what you're saying, though. You spend $700 on a truck and it don't work, you're gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying? But like Brad said, it ain't everybody. It's a few people, because I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? I really haven't seen no videos of what's really going on. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. But the few videos that I have watched, I've seen more success than non-success.
Right.
And I had made a mistake and watch Earl. I try not to watch Earl when the car first come out, because I know he's gonna say something about it.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna go there, bro.
Yeah. I said it nicely.
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna talk about nobody who not here. If they're not here, we ain't gonna talk about.
I got you.
Yeah. All right, let me catch these comments. I'm starting at Joe Girding at 941. New electronics, that way. Oh, that work on an old. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Basically, what he's saying is you got new electronics with people trying to program with the old card. Roll Fat to say he agree with Rattlecan. Roll Fat to say, so glad I found my V1 program card. I think I know why it won't work. Again, it's a firmware issue on probably both the V2 card and the ESCs. Interesting.
I'm giving up on them program cards, bro. I hate them things. They be. Every time you buy one, then you know, before you know it's outdated, you gotta get another one, dog. Every time, bro. Every time. Like, man, I'll be like, man, I'm just gonna go through the beeps from here on out, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely prefer them beeps, man. It's simple.
Really? I like the card. But you know, I had no issues with the card.
The card is way more simple. But it's like every time I buy one, it be out of stock. It be out of service.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying on that. Sean saying good morning. Good morning. That means you somewhere on the other side of the globe.
I think that's the email he got from Horizon or
gotcha.
Oh, yeah, he did say he was gonna share the email he got from Horizon.
Okay, so here we go. He's saying good morning. The ESC itself is not defective. We ask that you use the factory programming. as are updating our beta programmer and programming app to be used with the newer ESCs. What?
So it sounds like the old program card isn't compatible with the new stuff.
So is that what causing the issue though?
I think that's what's causing the issue, where it don't work, where it doesn't talk to the program card, maybe.
So okay, so I see what he's saying, because you know how some of the program cards, the numbers be different. So if you go in there and you think you changing the punch, you really changing the motor direction or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey man, do the old school beeps like Reg, and you have that problem.
But it says it in the book too. Like if you look at the book, it'll tell you where you at.
I know that's how some of the hobby wing people was getting away using their card on other stuff, just going by what the book say versus what's on the program card.
Yeah, because the book would definitely tell you what number is what. I mean, but you know, the average person ain't thinking like that. They thinking like, hell, this is a hobby wing knockoff, or this is the Spectrum program card. So let's rock out with it. But I know because a lot of the cards, the last Spectrum card I bought it, and like 2 months later, it didn't work on none of the cards that I bought after that. You know what I'm saying? So all the other cars, so it's like 10 cars I done bought since then that it don't work on. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, I'm wondering why, and then people say, man, you gotta get the V2 program card. That's why.
So yeah, Mark Hampton, what it do, bro? How you doing? He been in here for a minute. I had been supposed to say what's up. Brandon Singleton, what it do, my pride. All right, so yeah, let's go back to the 4S, man. What he said. Jason products surface specialist. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the email.
Yeah,
I missed the new.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That what this whole chat was live was supposed to be about tonight, man. We harping on the 4S. So y'all people in the chat, man, who all think they in for one? And if you are, let me know why would you like to get it? And if you're not, tell me why you're not going for it. And Rattle, are you going for one?
Yes, it's on my list.
Which one? The Kraton or the Outcast?
The Kraton.
Okay. Okay.
And you want it because of
one, it's gonna be a good driver. I think it's gonna be a better driver than the Outcast. You know, the Outcast is more for the stunts.
Yeah, short wheelbase. It don't turn that money. They want to tip over all that.
Right. I want to be able to drive and go around some cones without no issues.
So I got a question. Who is the Outcast and Kraton for, and what is the use? Is it going to be used for what it's for, or what y'all thinking?
I'm thinking
that again now. You said who is it for?
Yeah.
Like who's it for, and what's the use? You know, are people going to buy the Outcast to flip? Are people, like you saying, going to be really trying to get the better handling of the Kraton? You know, or are they going to just be?
I personally think it's for the people. I think it's to get more people into the hobby without having to spend $900 coming in the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when you go 4S, you really only got to get. I mean, you could go with the 2S batteries or 1 4S battery, but Amazon got them for super cheap. So, you know, you're not gonna break the bank. So yeah, I think that's really the group of people that is for, like the folks who don't want to invest in a 6S car, because any 6S armor car, they cover ground fast. Yeah. You know, it's not for it ain't for a beginner. It definitely ain't for a beginner. Like, you think you in a lot of space, you think you got a wide open area, you put that car down and send it. Oh, you realize real quick that it don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, me personally, I think it's for just hobbyists, period. I think people gonna use both of the cars to do the same thing, and that's gonna be to send it. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of them not gonna be no A1 Yoda race car. You know what I'm saying? Right. We know it's not gonna be no A1 Yoda race car. But The crowd that is after, I still think that is more is kind of beginnerish, but at the same time kind of advanced. I think the crowd is still gonna be more of the people who've been in it for a while, but just ain't trying to spend that much money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I still, like I said, I wouldn't call it necessarily a beginner's car, but I wouldn't call it like something super duper advanced either. It's more like in the middle, you know what I mean? But I think both cars, people are gonna chase both cars for the same reason. The fact that they're gonna better pull it out the box and slap 4S in there. It's gonna wheelie all over the place. It's gonna backflip, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun trucks to have, you know what I mean? Because for mile bashing, that thing is gonna be excellent, and it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough to break it doing mile bashing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to drive.
And I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get. I think I'm leaning more towards the Kraton though. I think I'm just gonna get the Kraton. I was, me. I normally get both, but this time I think I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna do the Kraton. Kraton Forest.
So every car I get, I try to look at the dual use. I want to bash my Outcast. I also want to take it and make it do 100 miles an hour. What do y'all think some of the dual uses are of these two trucks, as far as the different tire combinations or different things you can do with, changing the bodies and stuff?
I mean, if you want to do speed runs, bro, I mean, it's a speed run. It ain't really much you got to do a speed run. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like now, if you want to do 100 or 200, then yeah, it's totally different. But you going into a whole nother realm. But if you just want to take it up the street and come down the street full speed, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you basically can do that with any vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Any RC car that you actually purchase.
So every RC car I see with the 17 millimeter hubs on there, I got to put phones on. Play with it on road. That's what I mean. The Kraton, like I would take that in drag race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, but you're not gonna be able to. You ain't gonna really accomplish a lot drag racing that. You're not. Because it's not really made for that. You know what I mean? It's not really. I mean, you can get some good numbers on a speed run with it, of course. But as far as drag racing it, me personally, I wouldn't put my money into drag racing that kind of platform. Because it's
actually, I think y'all talking about two different types of drag racing. What I'm thinking, get what you talking about is when Beard King and all them getting out there. You ain't talking about drag racing like that, are you, Reg?
He talking about real drag, foam tires, bro. He talking
like
about
real 1.9, 1.8.
Yeah, 1. He talking about real 132 feet drag racing.
One of my fastest cars was my Armour 3S Typhon. Like I said, it'd be limitlesses, it'd be the infractions, it'd be all those cars. Not someone who's like advanced, but somebody who take it out the box, slap 8S in there with some foam tires. I would dust them every time on 4S.
Yeah, see, but you talking about a Typhon though. A Typhon, people stretch the Typhon.
I'm talking on the platform. Could you take the body off and do whatever you want with it? It's still the same car, still the same results.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have to try that one, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because certain cars are for certain things for me. You know what I'm saying? So like a Typhon, I drag race the Typhon. I stretch the Typhon and put 8S. Put a Cordova in there, some with a long 16-inch wheelie bar and drag race it.
So I think the dual. I think my dual use came from because when I got to the hobby, I was like, they got all these tires and they fit on there. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, you lower the shocks, you could be on road. You raise the shocks, you can do some grass and maybe some jumps, and you know what I'm saying. Just for those of us that can only afford maybe one car, you know what I'm saying. It's still getting that dual use.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But yeah, I got you. But with the parts that you're gonna spend doing that, you done bought another car. Just by switching it out. Like you want to swap this over to make it a drag car, then you want to swap it back over to make it a jump car, then you want to swap it over to make it a track car. That's a lot. You didn't bought two cars then anyway.
I feel you.
Well, we missed a lot of
Yeah, I'm about to jump back in here now.
Go ahead.
I'm starting at
bro. Brandon Singleton. Let me see. Was we up that far? No. Was we down that far? Oh no, I think we was under. We was down further than Joe Gurdon. That Joe Gurdon company right here. Okay.
1 minute. What time was that one? That Joe Girding.
Dang,
All
yo.
They
All
take
right, here
your
we go.
$700 and shove it.
Oh, wow. That's strong. Jeez. Gee Willikers. All right, here we go. Joe Girding said the red color looks sweet. Yes, we agree. Jose Robinson, hobby cars is like auto manufacturers. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier. Correcto. Roll Factor to Sean. He says he got a feeling someone screwed up with the software process in on the electronics. That's possible.
Yep,
Got
facts.
a Monday program. Y'all know how that
Mhm.
goes. Joe Girding auto parts are about as cheap. That's true too. Because two of their new V2 Pharma ESCs are identical. All right. Save for one of them supports 3S to 8S. Oh, the other one is locked down to 6S. Interesting. Sean said RC Dude and JT didn't have any issues beating the brakes off the big rock. That's a
none
fact.
whatsoever.
Right. I ain't see no issues over there. Roll Factor said, yeah, I didn't have that issue either. But RIP SLT receivers out immediately. Now that I do agree with. That base model receiver, I think that receiver's like what, $30 or something like that. Take that on out of there. Because you know, I ain't even run my truck yet, and I got it on my radio link now. Roll Factor said he didn't even look at the SLT3 transmitter. All right, never do. I have 5 steel package. Oh wow, Roll Factor. He said he got 5 of them still packaged up. The Urban Legend said you can't update the program box with new firmware. Might have
I
to
don't know.
see. Oh, you might have to use the actual computer.
Yeah,
Smart.
you can't use Mac.
You said what now?
You cannot use Apple.
Oh, you got to use Windows. Ooh.
Yeah. Just like I think Castle stuff is like that too. You got to use Windows.
Really?
Do all that data logging and all that stuff. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Very interesting. Sean says that they haven't caught up with their own technology yet. Spectrum are hobby wings. Really? I didn't know that. The Roll Factor, it's the firmware that's different. Sean says the V2 car works with orange Spectrum electronics, not the new black and gray ones. That's some good information to have. Marcus Hamilton say he's chilling. See what you guys got going on, trying to get on you guys' level. That's all, brother. Hey, man, we all on the same level. Just understand that. You just got to play with it a little. You just move a little bit different. Roll Factor said I just built one, but I'll probably buy the Kraton version. Interesting. So I can steamroll all over Smart ESC and put the hobby wing in it. Okay. Mario Kart. Marcus Hamilton said he won't be getting one. The reason being I have enough of those scale size. I'm all big boy toys now.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Bashing and racing. Oh, so Rich, he go to answer to your question from Sean. He's saying bashing and racing. That's what the Kraton is known for. Yeah. All right. Roll Factor said I did have to put some thicker diff fluid in the front. All right. Rusty RC might just upgrade my V2 and see if the new chassis fits. That's not a bad idea either. Roll Factor said the front was diffing out, but he threw some 1 mil weight into it. Okay, I guess that it was fine after that. That's a lot though.
That's a lot.
Sean is telling me I ain't no 55-mile-an-hour cars for beginners. Right. Roll Factor said we're gonna love the new center diff, so that's a good thing. But you know, Gap, you got the Mojave. The Mojave got the center diff in it.
Yeah.
How did you love it with it being in there? Like,
yes,
was it?
I noticed a difference immediately.
Gotcha.
Even the takeoff, the power delivery is just totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling them, like my last 4S Kraton and Outcast, especially the Kraton, I used to have to drive it a couple of minutes before it started wheeling. You know what I'm saying? Like the slipper clutch had to warm up or something before it started actually pulling how it was supposed to.
Right.
My Outcast, I kept playing with the slipper clutch. I had to keep tightening it up, loosen it up, tighten it up, loosen it up, just trying to get it just right. So the fact that diff is in there, man, that alleviates a lot for me, bro. That makes it so much easier. And like I said, I could tell the difference just by the power delivery, and how the car drives. That center diff is really helping it out.
Right. Makes sense. That makes sense. All right, I'm skipping down to J3 at 959. He said, I'm getting the Kraton. It's light. It jumps nice and flat. And when it hits LVC, you won't break your back carrying it back to the car. That is a very valid point.
Some of my cars, I ain't even trust me. I'm not even LBC. I'm gonna make sure I pull my car over to by my car before it go dead.
Man, yes, indeed. He said he loves his 6S EXB, but you need space to really run it. That is 1,000% facts. We're skipping down to Sean at 10 o'clock. At this point, I'm thinking I should just stick with the 4S line. I got a lot of 2S and 4S lipos, and this 4S Mojave shot me for real. Hey, there you go.
Shot me too, brother. Roster Ute, what it do?
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Roll Fact is talking to Sean with their 4S line having a center diff now. It makes so much sense to stick with that power level. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sean saying 1Z 9,000 milliamp lipo. I can run in 2 rigs, just swap the lipos after 30 minutes. And you know something that's funny? After about 20, 30 minutes, you ready to run the next car anyway.
Yeah,
like, tired of this car. Like, let me move on to the next one. I'm gonna do something different.
Unless I'm racing. If I'm racing and I'm winning with that car, I be wanting to keep going. But what I do is I'll run like 3 races with this one and then go put it up and go run 3 races with the other one and put it up and run 3 races with the other one. Oh, we got Game Dog in the building. What it do, bro? I mean, the Ben
peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.
You sit over there in the cut quiet, bro.
Just chilling, man. You know.
Hey, what's good, man? What's good?
What's your thoughts on the 4S, bro?
I was gonna ask you which one you was gonna get. I tried to ask you in the chat. You waited for a while, but you say the Kraton, huh?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the Kraton, my boy.
Out of those two, what's gonna jump the best?
The Outcast.
Yeah. Outcast gonna jump better?
Yeah, Outcast is just, well, I would say this. The Kraton is gonna be more controllable in the air than the Outcast is. It's not gonna be as bananas. The Outcast is that barely touch the throttle and it's just gonna do 10 backflips. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But both of them, man, is banging, bro. So you really can't go wrong with neither one of them, to be honest.
I think that Outcast fly a little bit more because it's so stable in the air. You know, it travels compared to the Outcast. I know this personally.
You mean wait? You saying the Kraton wheel or the Outcast wheel?
When you send both of them off the ramp, let's just say you full throttle, let off as soon as you hit the top of the jump. The Kraton is going to go farther, and the Outcast is going to go that far.
Oh yeah. It's made for the acrobats.
Yes.
Let me catch this. Marcus Hampton to Sean. He said, "Truth. Basically, I got the best, and that's the reason I won't buy anymore. I have well over 50 cars and trucks. But for me, I drive them to break them and upgrade from there." I salute you, Marcus.
Yes, I do because I don't drive to break. I drive to enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't want to break it.
Not purposely, bro. Like, I mean, but it's a lot of guys like that, though, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? We not here to bash nobody, talk bad about nobody, because there's a lot of people that I've heard say out of their mouth they don't feel good if they come home and their RC's cars work. If they take 4 cars out, they want to come back with all 4 cars broke.
They must ain't never bought their RC car over 1 or 2 times in replacement parts.
I don't know, but I know there's a lot of guys in the world that's like that, bro. That's what they do. They go out and bash it to break on purpose. They feel like if they didn't break it, they didn't have a good time. And there's a lot of guys out here like that, bro. A lot.
I know. Right before we get on that edge of destruction, we be like, you know what? It's been a good day, y'all. We might as well go ahead and wrap it up.
Nope, not them. Nope,
broke.
nope. It's not a good day if it's not broken, bro.
It's not a good day unless it's broke.
Man, they can keep
We got 2 Facebook users in here. Hey man, I gotta figure out how to put y'all name on here. But what's up, man? I don't know who that is, but what's up, man? What's going on, brother? What's going on? How you doing? 2 Facebook users. Appreciate y'all coming through. What the hell, router and dropped off? But yeah, Gang Dog, man, you really can't go wrong, bro. You really
I
can't
think
go
I
wrong.
might get the Kraton in. So that I'm just doing me some driveway jumping. I ain't doing no whole lot of parking lot bashing, man. I'm doing me some driveway jumping, man.
You go, hey, but I'm gonna tell you though, when you get either one of those, you're gonna want to jump it a little bit further, bro.
A little further and further.
Yeah, you gonna want to jump it, bro, because when you see how easy it controls in the air, especially jumping those small jumps, because I tell people all the time, the hardest jumps to make and land good is the smaller jumps. The big jumps is easier because you got time to correct. You got time to panic and still correct. Small jump, you ain't got much time, bro. It's make up your mind what you're gonna do immediately. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You're gonna like it, bro. But you gonna that the ramp I seen you jump in a minute be with, you're gonna want to put that somewhere a little further so you can drive a little further and sit that thing.
Okay.
Big Misfits, what it do? He said 118 scale sensing up next. Hey, that might be what they're gonna drop, bro. 118 scale sensing.
Man, whatever they drop that I can jump in the driveway, I'm buying it.
So everything that's can jump in the driveway.
Yeah, if they keep dropping parking lot jumpers, I'm buying them, man. park driveway jumpers, man.
How long the driveway is, man. You gotta be careful with them big boys, them 6S.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, the driveway ain't gonna take nothing but about a 4S. After you can't do too much. You gotta go to the parking lot after 4S.
Yeah, what it do, Woo Daddy? What's going on? Big Muscle said the best 4S combo. The best 4S combo I use in my 4S cars is the Hobby Wing Max 8. Yes, sir. The Hobby Wing Max 8 is dope with the 2500 kV. Yes, sir. Hobby Wing to me is the king of bashing, bro. Hobby Wing is the king of bashing. It's like you could beat it up and it just keep working. Somebody got something playing in the background, bro.
Yeah, that's me. Big Easy saying, "Ooh, hell no! I'm not putting all this money into my RC just to break them up." It's my opinion.
But hey man, look, Big Easy, I promise you, bro. It's some people in the world like that, bro. They jumping them hard to try to break them, bro. And like they don't want it. They don't want to break it on a bad landing. Like I ain't saying that they jumping it and nose diving it into the ground on purpose. They want it to land perfectly and still break.
I guess that makes sense. That makes sense a little bit. I definitely be trying to send that Outcast. I ain't never been nowhere where I could really get far, but that'll be dope to see that mud do something outrageous. You know what I'm saying? And make it, but it broke type stuff.
Y'all still there?
Yeah, we are.
We're
So Gang Dog gonna put the ramp at the very end of his driveway, like going into the street. And he gonna come down his driveway full throttle and try to make it from one side of the street to the grass on the other side of the street.
He gonna be in the neighbor's window.
Look, without hitting the mailbox.
Hey, send us some video footage of that, please, sir.
Gang Dog, that's what you gonna do.
Yeah, definitely send that. Now, somebody asked earlier, what do we think the best RTR was in the store now? I read that earlier.
The best RTR in the store right now. But what do you mean by the best, though?
Like your opinion.
You always got to be technical.
I'm trying to go back to it.
Joe Gurdon says, I'm stick with the small cars coming out. Personally, what? Oh, I'm sick of the small cars coming out personally. From all of them, I'm not a 4S guy or a 6S. Yeah, I like the big cars too, though, Joe. I ain't gonna need cap. It's more fun with the big cars to me. You know what I'm saying? It's more fun with the big cars, but you know,
And so the only thing about the big cars is they don't release like the smaller cars do. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, you only got a limited amount. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get you an MCD, you get you an FG, you get you a Roving, you get you a 5T, the 5B, you get you a Kraken. It really ain't much left. You know what I'm saying? You get you a Raminator. It really ain't much left. You know what I'm saying? Fifth scale. You know what I mean? Then you know with the eighth scales and 10th scales and all the other scales, they coming out with something new all the time.
All right, I found it. It's Johnny Davis. He's asking, could y'all give y'all's favorite Ready to Run cars in the store now that is the best in your opinion? Thanks.
Favorite Ready to Run that's the best?
My favorite, the 7 scales, whether it's the Limitless and Fraction of Felony. I love them street cars. I just love them, as you can see.
I would say my favorite RTR that's in the stores right now would be the Kraton 8S EXB. I don't own one, but that'll be my favorite.
My favorite one, man, is that little mini B. And hey, like I say, price don't matter. I guarantee I got more money in my Cash App than all y'all right now. You know what I mean? Whatever. But that little mini B is a joker, man. I mean, that little joker, hey, I done jumped it over 1,000 times. It ain't broke nothing. I advise everybody to go spend that little whatever it is, get your little mini B and just go out in your driveway, and I guarantee you it'll satisfy you. I guarantee.
That's what's up.
Hey, man, I feel you, man. You know, it's always different stroke for different folks, man. People.
No, but I'm just saying, it ain't gonna satisfy your weekend out with the homeboys or something like that. No, it ain't gonna satisfy that, but it's gonna satisfy when you can't get out there with them. Let me take this little ramp out in the driveway real quick and fly something. You know what I mean?
Hey, but to be honest though, gang dog, it'll satisfy some people out there with the fellas, bro.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because different people do different, like those carpet tracks and stuff like that. Some people love them cars, bro. Gang dog.
No facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just what it is, man. You know, different stroke for different folks, man. Some people like the Grum, the Granite Grum. That's their favorite car. You know what I'm saying? It's a 1/16 scale. Some people like the Mini Z's. Mini Z's with it. 120 scale. What the Mini Z's?
128.
128 scale. And some people, that's their favorite car, bro.
Facts.
So it's just different strokes for different folks. My brother.
Yes.
Real talk.
So favorite car for me, man. It's hard. How is it possible to have one favorite car? First off,
it's possible. It's possible to have a favorite because, like, right now, if you was a multi-gazillionaire and you had all the best cars in the world, one of them gonna be your favorite car, right?
I don't know about that, man. I like. Anyway, right now for this season, it will be that Outcast, that white Outcast right there. That's my favorite car for this season.
Oh, right here in the picture.
Yeah.
So what is gonna be next season, Rich?
Probably my Limitless or something. Whatever I'm and that's the thing about up here. People ain't drag racing or really speed running. So summertime, springtime, that's more of that time, you know. Right now it's cold. It's leaves everywhere. It may be snow, like I showed y'all Sunday. It's cold. You know, you want to just bash around, go to a big park. You know, take
a nice crawler, man, up there, man, with that weather. Man.
I don't got patience for a crawler. That moves too slow, bro.
Hey, no, listen. Let me explain it to you, my brother. Listen. So, see, that's where you got to go and put it somewhere, like in his atmosphere, to where you see how it's performing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you got one of them crawlers stuck up on the rock somewhere and it's locked, and you see how everything working, it's gonna be performing just like that Outcast on the field, but in his little atmosphere. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. I hear you, bro. But speed, right, man. So I bought a crawler. I was excited for like maybe a day or two. When I played with it, I was excited for like 15 minutes. I gave it to my godson like right away. I never give away RC cars. I just
But
gave,
you didn't hear what I just said. You got to take it to his atmosphere.
I
You
did
mean?
that. I went crawling. They got a place in Milwaukee. It's this little park. They got the little trails and everything, little rocks.
See, that's the thing.
some
Hey, see,
water.
look, listen. Let me say this. See, not to the advanced crawler place. You feel me? Like do your own little thing in your back. You feel me? Like don't go to the. You feel me? To the advanced Outback Trail guy spot yet. Don't do that yet.
the Outback Trail guy.
Yeah. First, go you a little couple pieces of wood in your backyard and do you some. You know what I mean? Get you.
Hey, put it like this. It was nice. I had that. What's it called? Is that the FMS 6x6?
Yeah,
and I was crawling over every couch, every surface in the house.
Right,
I was trying to get that mud to go up the wall. Like it was Christmas time, so it's snowing. You know what I'm saying? It was really fun. It had a purpose, but bro, I got my Outcast Kraton on some MCD tires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Speed running, trying to hit 100. Hit 100 or something. Like I like speed, bro.
I'll say this about that 6x6 and crawling.
Let me show you
because it crawl over stuff so easy. You ain't got to do much.
No, you
now,
don't.
If you go get you like what was the one I had?
Man, I ain't got a lot of light. Hey, you see me right here, boss man? I spent $1,000 for this one right here, right? But I love it. I don't give a fuck if I don't take it on the rocks again, right? Look, that motherfucker got a real Chevy motor in there, but the motor is inside that thing. You see that?
I see.
One of a kind, limited edition. Like you can't even get these. They only put them out, every so often. But I'm just trying to say, like, look at the rallies on that thing right there. You see that?
They go hard. I see you.
But I'm just saying, when I grew up, the case for the ballers had these. You had to be a baller to have one of these in '89.
Yeah.
You hear me?
You into a little different. I see you got the
baller. Look, let me just say this though. When I was a kid, I idolized the guys driving down the street in this thing. You hear me? Right. But so like I say, you can't even. But I'm just saying, you got, it ain't for everybody, but you got to try it, man. I like the Outcast. I got this over here too. Let me take this shit on here, man. I got the other one here with the big boy grill on the front with the winch in there.
Got the winch with the heavy duty axles. You know what I'm saying?
All the good shit, man. All the good shit. Got the big boy, all that good shit. Everything got the bead locks on the thing, But like I say, man, you just gotta, that crawling is fun, man. It's just as fun as going fast, It's just as fun as going fast, but
I feel you.
But you got to give, like I say, you got to don't go to the major. Like I say, man, do hey man, I'm just trying
to go extreme. I gotta go extreme and don't do it at all, man. You gotta go hard.
He got
I'm for real, bro. I'm for real.
I'm with you.
All right, let me catch some of these recent ones. Sean say, nah, fam, I ain't crawling nothing. I had the same experience when I was in those woods, dodging bike riders.
Yeah, see.
Dodging bike riders and weirdos. I thought to myself, this ain't for me.
Hey, see, I'm trying to prevent that. I'm trying to see. I wouldn't go all into detail like that. I don't call people all that because I'm I'm who I am. So, but like I say, I in my backyard, it's a trip. I went to the hardware store. Like, hey man, can I get some scrap wood? They was like, yeah, $100. Like, I'm not the scraps. They're like, yeah, 150. Like, oh wow.
This is what you gonna throw away.
Yeah. They're like, oh wow. Hey, so I said, hey, but I went on and bought that little $100 worth of scraps, took it on back home, realized I need another $100 worth of scraps. Hey man, so then it became fun, you know what I mean? Because now I done went back and forth there, got all this wood, made my own little stuff. Man, hey, man, but I can only, say so much, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
But it was fun. Hey, look, like I say, it was fun to me. I'm a brother, man. I'm from the projects. I love that crawling shit. I ain't gonna lie to no motherfucker. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. I do it all. But I love that crawling. I don't know how it bit me. I don't know how that stuff bit me like that though, man. But I think it's like I say, it's the drag brake, and when it's locked on the rocks, how it's stuck there. You know, when you go, but you got to have your stuff set up for it to be performing right. You know what I mean? If you just got like something like a ready to run, and you might not get the real good experience with that. Cause see, these
Yeah.
trucks I got, they weigh hella heavy. You feel what I'm saying? These are plastic body trucks by RC 4-wheel drive. So they not like them little Lexan body trucks where they like hella light. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
when
I
you
know what
do
you're saying.
something, you just roll off the rock every time you just turn or something like that. These trucks weigh like 5 times those trucks. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
And so
I hear in Milwaukee in the RC group, there's some guys that got some real life, like you said, they up there $1,000, $2, $3, $5,000
right.
crawler bills, and
Scale.
it's everything metal.
That's how
And
this
then
is.
plastic.
That's how this is. Right. That's what this is. Right. And
So yeah,
so, like I say,
definitely.
that experience right there, when you drive those trucks, it's all metal like that, right? They stuck on the rocks. They not tumbling off. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah.
so the
Oh yeah.
experience you get, like my shit, I got the full sound system, lights. So, and I went online and found the exact like Chevy motor sound. When you see it doing it, it's looking real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
It's
know it's
looking,
real, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
looking real.
Yeah, man. What somebody say about MCD? I heard somebody say something about my brand, bro.
What
Yeah.
you talking about? I said I got. I don't know if you talking about the comments or I
Yeah, I'm
put something.
talking about in the comments, Sean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, he said the MCD rally car is a measurable goal for him. The brother, Sean.
There
Yes,
it
sir.
is.
Yeah, that's a good goal right there, Sean. That's
Mhm.
about a good half a year's worth of work for the average guy.
Talent
Yeah.
EXB for me. Yes, sir. Talent EXB is a beast.
Now
I
that
got it.
one's fly.
I got it. I'm finna gut one. I'm finna gut a Talent EXB. I got a new body, new everything, bro. I'm finna gut it and make do a whole new build on the Talent EXB.
Those talons on the ramp fly farther than the Kraton.
Yeah, them talent. See, but the talent just don't acrobat like the Kraton though.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it don't acrobat like the Kraton. It don't, man. You don't, especially on them stock tires. It's tough to get one backflip on them stock tires.
But it definitely fly though. If you going for
Oh, it's
distance.
bad. It's one of the best driving cars that like if I had to pick armor cars to race, the two cars that I would pick would be the TLR Tune Typhon because it's a beast on the track, and then the Talon. Those would be my first two picks. But the Talon, I definitely got to change the tires because those stock Talon tires, you can't race with those.
Yeah, man. I don't know what type of compound that was. That was horrible.
Yeah, that stock tires because they're speed tires. They just for going straight and going fast. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really for the all terrains and all that stuff. Joe Gertie, you didn't like the bike, bro? Man, I love the bike, bro. The bike still to me is the RC of the year. Still to me the RC of the year. The bike was a beast, bro.
He gotta be just joking.
The bike?
IDJC, what it do, bro?
You joking, Joe? About the bike, baby.
The bike is a beast, my boy.
Man, the bike, I definitely want to. I don't know. I like doing what people can't do. I'm into them wheelies and flips. When I want to see that bike do some flips, like a real life, what was the stunt dude in Vegas? Just do all them jumps.
Evel Knievel.
Man, I want to see some of that type of stuff, man. Somebody jump, real far with a flip, like for real.
It's kind of tough to do it with that because of that receiver, bro. That receiver is really made to keep that car down. You could front flip it because I front flip mine. I'm talking about I sent it full throttle and I did a front flip.
So that's just hitting the brakes.
Just hitting the brakes, yeah.
Man, that got to be bad on that front arm.
Well, on that front arm is a beast, bro. That front arm can take it, bro. I don't care that front arm. Well, now that little piece that goes, it look like a radiator. It'll snap. But them arms gonna take it, bro. The arms gonna take you. You have been the rim, the spokes in the rim before you break that arm.
Yeah, I was at the store yesterday. The hobby store had like 10 of them. They was taller than me. I was like, man, this look real good right now.
Yeah, that bike, man. That bike is the man, bro. RC of the year, bro. That's me.
But here's something that Sean is saying though. He makes a very valid point. the key to the moto, you got to have some people to run it with.
Negative.
You don't think so? You don't think
Negative.
you would have more fun if it was 4 or 5 of y'all?
No, I don't need nobody to have no fun with. Negative. Why? Who? It make no sense.
Joe Gertie say, no, I'm sorry, I think it's goofy looking. He's talking about the bike.
The bike goofy? Oh, come on, Joe. The bike is for scale, bro. Like,
I think seeing it in that scale makes it a little weird.
He said, seeing it in that scale makes it weird. To my look being so big.
I don't think it's ever been a bike that size, so seeing it is kind of like it's different. It's real different.
Yeah.
Well, the Sky RC is the four scale bike.
You really said some key real shit though. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I had a couple of them bikes. I had all the other ones, the Duratrax, all of them. I had them, right? You absolutely right. This is an odd scale. You right. You absolutely right. Yeah. But even with that odd scaling, it's still the best RC of the year though. Straight up.
Yeah, man. Just think of the technology. Just think of the innovation inside of that.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just like the facts. Like, I fly airplanes too, and they combine that technology with a surface vehicle. That's hard. You feel what I'm saying?
bro. Yes,
right.
sir.
So like when they doing stuff like that, that's hard. Like, I don't care. That's hard.
Like, I can't wait to see somebody else get one of the older bikes and just put the receiver.
I'm doing it now, blood. Come on, man. Quit doing me like that. I'm busy, man. I'm gonna buy the thing tonight, then, man. I'm buying the receiver. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the process, man. It ain't right, man.
Look, Gang Dog say next time you see me, it's gonna be running.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it tonight.
I'm speeding up the process, though, bro. I'm helping the hobby, bro. Helping the hobby doing
that. Man, I went and bought that old $1,000 cell phone. I said, man, I know I shouldn't have bought that phone. I want to get me some of my RC stuff, you know? Man.
Hey. All right. So, okay. So going back to the comments. Oh, Sean is saying he's referring to the rider. The rider takes some serious abuse, then the head wobble can be annoying. IKBTV says the bike reminds me of a bobblehead.
Bobblehead
Moto X.
But see, y'all, but listen, bro. We ain't talking about all the aesthetics. We talking about the funness of driving that freaking bike, bro. The first time I drove that bike, man, I'm talking about, I was just like, I was blown away. I was just like, man, I don't even have to drive no more cars. I can just drive bikes from here on out, bro. That's how I felt about that bike, bro.
I ain't never owned one, but outside looking in, I wish it was faster.
Yeah, a lot of people. See, but I'm gonna tell you though. It's not hard to drive, but it's not super easy to drive. You have to, especially when it comes to the turning. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you want to be able to go 60, 70, 80 miles per hour with it, you're not going to be able to turn. Only thing you're going to be able to do with that is just go straight.
That's the purpose of a motorcycle, straight line speed.
No, man, but a motorcycles is you don't see no you got motorcycle drag racing, but that's the smallest thing ever for motorcycles. Yeah. The circuit racing for motorcycles is what the money at, bro.
Even the old school RC bikes, they topping out at about 580. Even the electric ones, so they ain't really advanced like the cars yet. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking right now is about the point where the motorcycles finna take that, about that 100 mile per hour leap. They ain't got up there yet. Like I said, I done had every one. You know what I mean? I done seen dudes on the internet making them fast, but they about 90 to about, you know what I mean? They were out there the threshold almost to 100. But like I say, that if somebody can just put a little more mods with this Pro Moto and make like a street bike with this technology, I think they can get over 100. You know what I mean? If they take this little technology with the Pro Moto and then put it into a street bike, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, somebody gonna hit 100 with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some guys already hitting 70. You know what I'm saying? So if people take more of the, you know what I'm saying, of the way that they attack limitlesses and all that, trying to get 200 miles per hour. If you have people that dedicated that same time, I'm sure somebody will pull over 100 with it. But
See,
I
it's
think,
just that they limited with battery space. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
battery space.
Now
It's a
they
lot.
might
You know what I'm saying?
take the rider off and put another battery on top where the rider is. You
Yeah.
might.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Great
check the
mind.
mood though. Check the mood though. Gang dog. These dudes got these street eliminators hitting 97 mile per hour in 132 feet, bro. On 2S.
Mhm.
For
You feel what I'm saying?
one pass only, and sometimes we blow up and break a lot of stuff on that one pass.
Yeah, so at 92 miles an hour in that bike and you hit something, what in the hell you think gonna happen?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
no, yeah.
It's gonna
check
shout.
that out.
You got you a confetti.
You gonna need another one.
But I mean, but you know, I understand, man. I feel where you're coming from. Joe Gertie saying to wiggle and to be on the throttle, but you ain't got to hold the throttle the whole time, though, Joe. Now the wiggle, you know what I'm saying? It got the wiggle. It did, you know.
I can't wait till they fix that Harlem Shake, man.
It's recovering. It's a
No,
recovering addict.
all bikes got that wiggle like that because it's just the way how that front wheel got to be free to kind of once you get good at driving it, you'll be able to to move around that width. You feel me? You'll know not to hit the throttle right. It's just like how those you know how those solid axle vehicles tip over. You learn how to maneuver them without making it tip over. You'll learn how to drive that bike without making it wiggle like that because that's the point where you ain't supposed to be on the throttle. You know what I mean?
Somebody needs to come out with that front wheel with that electric motor hub on there for the assisted acceleration in the turns. I think that definitely help out, huh?
No, but to see like the front wheel, if you turn it, it's loose. It ain't like solid, like like a car. You know how like a
so you
RC
saying
car.
like servo type stuff, servo solid.
Right, they got to come out with a system where that wheel ain't loose like that. You feel me? But it's kind of hard to do that because on the motorcycle it got to be free. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, the
But
wheel kind of got
to
to be
be
free.
honest, from being a motorcycle rider, bro, it drives just like how you ride a real motorcycle, bro.
No, yeah, the theory is the same. Right. No, I ride motorcycles too. Yeah,
It rides just like now it's a little bit different than a street bike, but a
but it
dirt
makes
bike
you
going
know what
through
it
the
did for
trail.
me. It made me understand that I rode motorcycles my whole life, but I didn't know the theory of counter steer. Right. I didn't know that until I got an RC motorcycle. Like, wait a minute. I didn't know that the real bike. I learned riding on mini bikes and mopeds and shit back in the 80s. So nowadays, like I say, but the whole theory of a motorcycle is counter steer.
Counter steer, bro.
Right, I didn't even know that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it is. And see, because you so used to riding, it feels natural to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I've been riding since I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? I done did trails, I done did street bikes, I done did it all. You know what I'm saying? Four wheelers, go karts, everything. I done them all. So, and when you in theory, when you drive that bike, you be like, dang, I want to make a sharp turn, but on a real motorcycle, you gotta jam. You gotta damn near be at a standstill to make a tight turn. You know what I'm saying? If you on the throttle, you're not gonna make no tight turn on no bike.
Yeah,
just not. You gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fall. You gonna have to slow that bike way down to make a real tight turn. Now you leaning in the turn like going on a ramp, like one of those on ramps on the expressway with the long turn. You can lean into those and get on the throttle. But if you come up to a stop sign and you want to shoot around this curve quick, bro, you got to bring that bike to a standstill, bro, almost.
Yeah. And that's the same thing with this RC bike. If you want to make a tight turn, you got to slow it all the way down. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Facts. It must be B Wood right here talking about the bike. Whoever this Facebook is, man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Hey, man, I ain't said this all night, but I'm finna say it right now. For everybody who just coming in here, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Hit the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free. It helps the channel grow. We appreciate everybody coming to rock out with us tonight. It was a pop-up live. We got 40 people in here watching. We got the Facebook guys in here. We got it going on Rattlecan channel, and we got it going on Big Red's channel. So we want to let everybody know that we appreciate them, man. It's been a really good conversation tonight. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all.
On Facebook, we had Howard MF Jackson. We got Memphis Watts, Kevin Logan.
How in the world you see their names, bro? What you do?
I'm dual screening. I'm multitasking over here.
Oh, okay, appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. You working. Let me shut up.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the comments. I mean, the people who some of these comments you're reading.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out though. I gotta figure it out because it's a way.
I wonder why it doesn't show their name. Why it just say Facebook user?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got it. It's something I gotta do. I gotta figure out how to make that work. That instead of it saying Facebook name, it'll actually say their name.
Indeed.
Whatever happened with the other the ATV Losi release, man? I was really interested in that. Other than that price turned me away real quick.
Yeah, I think they priced themselves out with that one. I think it would have been a lot of those because I liked it. It was the race. It was the RCR.
That looked
I liked it too. I liked it too. But I think they kind of priced themselves out with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like how they did with the Hammer Ray too. I didn't like the Hammer Ray at all, but I think they priced it out, and that's the reason why you don't see it.
Is that thing even on sale? Is now that they ain't selling it?
No, to be honest, I don't even know, bro. I know it did go on sale at one point, but it wasn't a lot off. It was like 60 off or something. But that thing should have been way more off than that. That truck shouldn't have been nothing but $400.
So that last Facebook user is Memphis Watts. That comment.
About Tab Gap, I'm waiting on him to come to Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh man, I come up to Memphis and whoop on y'all head, bro. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to set something up nice, man. I don't want to come up there to do no drag, no street drag race. If I come up there, I want to do some off road, bro. I want to do some off road. I want to do some off road drag racing and some off road course racing. So you set that up on a nice day or nice weekend when y'all Memphis ain't about 6 hours. I make that little trip. Hey man, I come up there and get on y'all head, brother.
Have you ever GPS the speed, like how fast y'all actually be going? You know, in the throughout the course of a race, somewhat.
Nah, I've never.
The max speed will be.
Nah, of course, man. Depending on how tight the course is, on a tight course, man, you might not even hit 40. You know what I'm saying? You might not even hit some of the courses we set up. Is more, it's a turning game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a turning game. It's about getting in and out of the turns fast. It ain't about straight line speed.
Y'all straightaways be long, bro. So I be. It looked like you probably hit that 50 in that little distance.
Nah, bro, you can't. It might look long, but it ain't long, bro. It ain't long. Like I never get full throttle, bro, when I'm course racing. Never. I never hit full throttle.
Oh, okay.
Never. Because if I hit full throttle, I'm gonna overshoot every turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go past I'm gonna go too far out.
You know what Matter of fact, if you look at distance wise, right? The velodrome, I think the maximum speed somebody hit on the velodrome was 71. And you see how long of a straightaway that is. Yeah, I don't think nobody getting they ain't going that fast. Not on that course. Yeah, not on the course.
They finna change out the motor and ESC and try to.
Let me see who that is. That's yeah, that's Memphis Watts again.
Oh, Memphis Watts. My brother Doc already done it. My brother Dave already done it. Them boys already can run 4S and they promo those.
Rasta, you said he got to get his game up.
They already done it too, huh?
No, I was just reading the comment. Rasta, you said he got to get his game up with the off-road and the pro motos.
Yes, sir. Rattle got to get his game right too and get him a pro moto.
I know they're gonna have pro moto little brother coming out soon, man. What's up? I'm gonna have to look at that one.
I don't know, man. I think Losi don't march to the beat of the drum like everybody else, bro. I think they march to the beat of their own drum. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see another one, but I don't think it's gonna be no time soon. I think it may be the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025 before you see another bike.
Man, somebody gonna come out with something, man. Losi ain't the technology isn't really nothing that's new. Like you said, they're using it in the air stuff. So I think somebody gonna come out with something that's gonna be close.
But the only big name, well, stream like a name that's still popping that got one is a Kyosho. Team Associated don't got one. Traxxas don't got one. Armor don't got one.
That's what I'm saying. I think one of them can make one, maybe a little bit smaller. Losi gonna be the king. That's the Losi, right? Losi gonna be the king. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody could come out with a little street bike or something and kind of take over because we all want a little lot more speed.
Yeah.
Y'all can keep that grass.
And I think Losi gonna do it. I think Losi is gonna eventually do it. I just don't think it's gonna be no time soon.
No, okay.
Ronnie Creason is in the building. Thanks for joining the chat, sir. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Don Gordy is tapping in. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody from Facebook says Arlalo is trying to come out with a 6-scale car.
I seen that. That's the same guy, Memphis Watts.
Memphis Watts. Okay.
Have we seen pictures of it though?
I felt like, I don't know, man. I feel like I was watching the video and I thought I seen it.
So you was elucidating. You wanted one that bad.
No. The guy was talking about it. He was talking about it, and I thought he might have put a picture up or something. But it could have been the other cars. You know what I'm saying?
But I heard the same thing though. I heard the same, but I heard it was the 8th scale though. I didn't hear it was no 6th scale. I heard it was
I thought it was 7 scale. So whatever it is, they got some big scale bigger than they 10th scale.
I heard Corrali supposed to come out with one too.
That's what they need.
6-scale street car.
That's what they need. You know what they need to do? They need to make something like, you know, with how they do with real cars. They got the auto shows popping up at different cities or whatever for the next year model and the year after that model. They need to do that with RC cars too. That way, people have a real legitimate idea of what's coming versus.
So you say like a SEMA for the RC cars?
You could do a SEMA, you could do a international car show,
a shot show.
Anything that says this is what we coming out with soon or next year. Stay tuned.
Man, I don't think it's the place big enough.
What, the RC world?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. Have you ever seen the 2S races? The amount of people that be there?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Bro, that's not the bashers. That's not the other scale guys. That's not the gas guys. That's not the small scale guys. That's not the guys that's using the motors and ESCs, the power turbos, and other weird stuff that they do, you know, with the speed controllers and stuff. That's gonna be a lot of that's gonna be lit though. It's gonna be a lot of money in the room.
A lot of money in the room, bro. A lot of money in the room.
Yeah. And people gonna travel to it too. Cause like I wouldn't cap. If they do a show, I'll probably be there every year, bro. Like that, I probably put that on my calendar as a every year event. Like if they had a SEMA RC edition, I would be there every year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially the fact that, like if people, you know, because you know you can have vendors that's gonna be selling stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to look at what's coming out in the next couple of years. Oh man, I'm there, bro. Yeah, somebody on Facebook, yeah, Kyosho. He talking about the Kyosho road, the Kyosho car. Let me see. We have the Kyosho on road bike at the shop. Who is this? That must be somebody working at the hobby shop.
Kevin Logan.
Oh, that's Kevin. Yeah. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, he work at the hobby shop.
Be careful.
He work at the greatest hobby shop in the world, the hobby shop, Stockbridge, Georgia. I ain't even have my banner running today, Kev. Check out my banner, Kev.
Yeah, Ronnie Creason
down there. Let Glenn know we repping them on the live stream, man. The hobby shop, Stockbridge, Georgia. Let's get it.
Ronnie Creason is asking, when is Armour going to make 12S? Never. I don't think they're gonna ever make a 12S car because they're not gonna be able to keep up with the price point. Because honestly,
because you got too many people. You got a whole lot of people that's starting to get kind of, you know what I'm saying, sensitive about these numbers. I think
because if you think about it, let's look at the Kraken. Let's look at the price tag on the Kraken versus Armour. Like the quality, Armour won't be able to match that Kraken quality and keep it at a decent price point.
Mm-hmm. They did. A lot of these smaller cars that don't make a lot of money will get cut.
Right. Quick. Mm-hmm. Like they out.
Trimming all the fats.
Yeah. Ain't no more Gorgons. Ain't no more. None of them.
Yeah.
All of them gone.
Yeah. And you can't say it no better than that, bro, because when you look at the way Kraken built, hell, if you even look at the way a 5T built, let's look at the way a 5T built. if Armour would have put out their own rendition of the 5T that's built just like the 5T with 12S in it, bro, that car gonna be $1,700. If they build it as strong as the Kraken, if they build it as strong as the Kraken, it's gonna be $2,700.
I think it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be the easiest car to work on that scale.
Yeah, and it would be dope. But if ever, they're gonna cry. They're gonna say $2,700. We're supposed to get this fifth scale car for $350.
I'm an Armour fanboy. I'll be in line as an Armour fanboy, buy my most expensive Armour ever. Yeah, for that price.
Look, Reg, what we're gonna need you to do is break the mold, bro. You're gonna have to go to the hobby shop and get you a brand new car, bro.
I bought an FMX crawler I went down in scale.
Yeah,
I went a different brand.
That's an FMS crawler, bro.
Man, it was
buy you a DBXLE 2.0.
Right. No, but I do want to crack in the Vesla. You know what I'm saying? I do the MCD. Was it M5 something? M5X, MX5 or something? I don't know. I even like the rally cars. You know what I'm saying? The different, but I don't want gas though. Any true fifth scale I get is going to be electric. Real life 12S, something low KV, 800 or lower. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 11 if I'm feeling the type of way on some speed run, carbon chassis special something. But yeah,
road factor, bro. That's it, bro. Arsema. Let's start, bro. Bro. We need to start. See, the only thing about it, we don't got no pub for the people to bring the new stuff to.
Hey,
bring their new stuff out and give us all their secrets. So yeah.
Hey, man, it's been said here. We need the ATL list race to come back. Racing ain't been the same since it stopped.
Oh, that'll be lit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. We're gonna bring it back, bro. We're gonna bring it back, Scooter. We're gonna bring it back, bro. Trust me, it'll be back. By the time it start getting warm, we'll have a list races jumping back off.
I got a question. Can out of towners join? I'm gonna have to give me a season worth of airplane passes.
Yeah, come on down, bro. Come on down. Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can, you can't make it but to one race, bro.
No, man, I'm trying to collect donations. I would kindly collect donations to pay for my flights to and from, just to keep coming and collecting more donations.
You might come down and you better bring a lot of money with you, because I can't guarantee you no wins, my boy.
I'm a very fast learner. You slap me 1 or 2 times.
You might leave every time talking about, hey, bro, can't get an Uber, bro. You think you can take me up here to the airport?
Man, lost my car and everything, huh?
Yeah, boy, your real car and everything. You be a racing pink. Catch the. I'm gonna step outside for a minute. Catch the chat.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got Heat 305. Heat is in the building. What's good, man? What's good? He said, I could be wrong, but the only company making ready to run 12S cars is the Kraken. They broke into the 12S world. Yep, I think that is 100% accurate. Ronnie Creason says, yep, that makes perfect sense. Roll Factor, for real, fam. You need to get down there and crack a cherry on that Vesla. Yeah, those are some nice ones. They definitely some nice ones. The Roll Factor said he'll definitely help start it. Oh, if we do the RC SEMA.
Good looking, Red. I see you, baby.
Oh yeah, already. I'm checking you out.
Oh, there you go. Don Gordon says, who has a XTM? I got a buggy. Anybody in the chat got an XTM? Go ahead and let it be known. Let Don Gordon know. Roster Youth says, whatever Armour makes, I'm on it. Roll Factor is doubling down with that one. Facebook user says they need to fix that Max 5 G2. I ain't played with my Kraton since I put it on. What's going on with your Max 5?
Memphis Watts said that again.
Okay, yeah, Memphis Watts. What's going on with that? Let it be known. Roll Factor is telling you, Reg, we are trying to collect donations.
No, I don't think you know what I mean. You got to work hard for these donations. Trust me, these donations ain't for everybody. These donations come with a lot of hate.
Yeah, man, for real. Shakedown Sheet said I paid real estate taxes today. Hey, boy,
Mm.
say less.
Hey man, I just paid them jokers today too, Sheik. What state you in, boy?
There you go.
I just
There
paid
you
them
go.
property taxes today, man. They hit me, man. You know, I called in. I said I owed them $4,000. I said, man, let me pay y'all $3,000. They said, no, you ain't no partial payment in property tax, buddy. I'm like, damn, y'all serious? They said, no, we serious. I had to go cough up another extra $1,000. Go. I said, man,
Yeah, man. All right, hold on. Let me catch this one. All right, Rolf had to say he gonna hold on to his ass and hop on a Southwest Airlines flight to Georgia. Hey, just don't fly Spirit. Don't do that. Don't
It's
do
gonna be
that.
cheap. It's gonna be cheap, but whew. I felt like the plane about 30 feet out the air when I was on the flight one time, man.
they're gonna be fighting on every flight.
Right, I was just about to say that. You guaranteed to see a fight. Man. Rolf had to say, why you got a buzzkill with the tax talk? That's it. Facebook user said it cogs real bad off the line and stutters when it pulls out a mid track. Oh wow. Yeah, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Did you try to drop down on your pinion? Maybe it's geared too high. I don't know.
On the crazy?
Huh?
Max 5 G2. I think that's weird. That's
yeah. Weird. Ronnie Creason is asking, here's one for you. Do you remember in the 80s, I'm building your kits and you put a modified motor in your car and it goes 30. We thought that was fast. Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow.
With
Only
the manual speed control, where you saw the little arm moving in that muscle in that Joker.
Is that one of the crystal joints?
Dang. 28 was super lightning. Rolf had to say 28 miles an hour was super lightning. Sheesh. Boy, that's a brushed system these days. Matter of fact, that's slower than
that's
brush.
What it was. Wasn't no brushes. It was brush. All brush.
Wow. All right. Who asked that earlier? Said that it was having some cogging.
That was the guy on Facebook, Memphis.
All right, so Memphis Scooter Wood is saying that that you got that Max 5 gear too high. So yeah, just drop down a couple teeth on that pinion and go from there. You should be straight.
Yeah, okay, I know who that is. I talked to him before. That's all I was telling him about that cogging in it. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm just gonna be honest.
He said he got a gear just like you say, guy.
Yeah, see, but I'm gonna tell you, is he running the motor, the Hobby Wing motor, or he running another brand motor? Because
he said he doing Hobby Wing G2. That's not even the new one. The new one is G3, I think.
Nah, it's G2. G2 is the new one.
Not the G3.
Nah, G2 is the new one.
Okay.
The V3 is the old
V3, that's what I'm thinking about. My bad.
The V3 is the old one. The G2 is the new one. But some of those, like those, like I got plenty of them. So my Outcast 8S, I'm running a 780 kV motor. It has a hesitation. Yeah, it has it because it's an uncensored motor.
Okay.
One of my Kraton 8S, it got one of my Hobby Wing Max 8. My Hobby Wing Max 8 Max 5 G2 with the 800 kV Castle. It has a slight hesitation because it's Castle.
Man, I'll be talking down on Castle like that, man.
No. But my Hobby Wing on Hobby Wing, it runs, bro. It ain't no cogging.
So right now I got the Max 5, the 12S one with the Castle 800. The 8S Outcast, no cogging whatsoever. I got the 1100 as well, no cogging. I also did the Castle on Castle, and it was no cogging, but it was censored though every time.
Yeah. And one of mine do take us. It got a slow start on one of my Max 5s with the 800 kV Castle, and this one I'm running censored, but on the other one it don't.
And I run negative gearing. I'm running like 39, 42, 30, whatever. I ain't gonna say too much on my gearing, but yeah, I'm running negative on there, and this is still running smooth.
Yeah. I think with that though, I think that's the firmware. I think that's some firmware updates. I think it'll be fixed by the time they come out with the first big firmware update for it. It'll be fixed.
Is he running the stock remote or he got like a radio link or something?
Mm-mm.
If he got one of them, you could turn down the like the throttle power, I guess, the ramp, whatever, and that usually sometimes eliminate it. Or his batteries might not be the best too. I noticed that you get caught in those special.
Yeah, it's a lot of variables. It's a lot of variables. It's a whole lot of variables. But yeah. It's a few things that could be wrong. But I get it. Keep hitting me up, Memphis. I get it right for you, bro. Eventually you're gonna get it where that mug gonna run good. But I would say just pull out, you know what I'm saying? Put that hobby wing on hobby wing in there. Put the hobby wing sensor motor on there, and you'll be good. And I will tell you this: you don't have that problem with the Max 4. If you put that Max 4 in there, ain't gonna be no cog, it ain't gonna be no nothing. It's just gonna get the heck out of it. Yes, sir. It's gonna get, but it's gonna be a whole nother tuning process if you're trying to go straight, because that Max 4 got so much power, bro. It's hard to go straight. It takes some tuning to make that bad boy go straight, bro. Especially if you got some real aggressive tires, some real grip tires. Oh, it's tough to make it go straight, bro. Because it's pulling. When I say it's pulling, this car you looking at right now, I got the Max 4 with the 560 kV motor. I don't care how fast I'm already going. If I jam that throttle to the back, this big 5T is up on 2 wheels like this, bro. This car gotta weigh 30-something pounds, 40 pounds, bro. And it's like it's going down the track. I'm pulling off, and once I get over half throttle, I try to jam it, and it's going down the track just like this, bro, all the way down the track, and it ain't trying to come down until I let the throttle go. That let you know that's some crazy power, bro. Max 4 got my DBXLE doing double backflips. A DBXLE, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro.
That's what you need.
12S and big batteries definitely turned up the RC world.
Yeah, and we talked about this when it first came out. They have really changed the game, and I think they're forcing Castle's hand to be able to drop a 12S.
I'll be there gracefully giving them away my money.
Me too.
Gracefully.
Me too. And it ain't because of its Castle. For me, it's because it's a new product, and I always got to get the new.
I'm an Armor and Castle fanboy, man. Two brands I really like.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So the 4S Outcast and the 4S Kraton seem like it's gonna be a hit. I think they're gonna do decent numbers. I don't know if they're gonna shatter and be like one of the top sales, but at $439, that is an excellent price for those cars.
Agreed.
$439.
That's cheaper than the old one.
Yeah,
the old one's $460 now, right?
Yes, That's what I'm saying. It's gonna they knocked it out of the park with this one. But I can guarantee you probably won't get a DX3. and listen, you got the new upgraded ESC in there too. So you might get a couple of people with that same issue if they go putting the wrong program card on it.
Nah, they're gonna take you back to that remote that was when Hobbywing first took over.
Yeah, the SLT.
That's what they're gonna give y'all.
That was horrible, bro.
Wow.
Now back then, I can see why people was crying about it.
Hold on, now is that the one that comes with the big rock?
No.
Big rock.
Are you talking about the orange one? Didn't have some orange on, or the buttons was on the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they all suck, but the delay in that one was really horrible. The delay,
that remote right there was the worst RTR remote that ever hit the market.
Man, you driving with slow motion with that car. Your car going regular speed.
Yes, sir. Who did it?
Slow motion.
Yes, sir. Who did it? It was the SLT3, and that thing was trash can water.
Man, when you got people talking about, I remember I watched the video and this lady was like, "Oh, I found a way to fix the remote." Like that's in the heading. So I was like, "Oh, I need to make sure I watch this." He goes outside,
I
puts the remote
remember.
down, gets in
Slam
her
that
car, drives over the remote. I said,
Yep.
man,
Part of it. Fed up.
I watched that video too, bro, and I died
Man.
laughing when she ran that remote over.
Right.
I'm glad I wasn't an RC guy during that time trying to mess with Armin.
Oh man, you would have been pissed.
Yeah, that it was trash, bro. That was crazy, bro. And it was like he said, they had like 305 just said they had came from Tactic, and Tactic was a good radio, bro.
Yeah,
Tactic was a good little remote, bro. I got one brother, bro. He didn't want to get off it. It took him forever to get off his Tactic. He still was buying the cars to Tactic.
Hey, I still got two cars on Tactic remotes.
And a hit dog a holler, because that's the dude I was talking about, my brother Rattle Cat. He was the Tactic king, bro. We first got in there, bro. He was like, I'm just gonna put it on Tactic. He wasn't studying no Futaba. He wasn't studying none of that. He wanted Tactic, bro.
Like I said, I still got two cars on Tactic remotes. And they clean too. Like they almost brand new cars.
I mean, I wouldn't trust that remote with my worst car.
The Tactic.
One time I put a Mamba system in my boat, and it was proven that the Tactic system was faster than the Mamba system. I put the Tactic system back, just the receiver and the radio, not the speed control and stuff, but whatever the receiver was doing, it was making my boat faster. And the boat, they both had the same, like motor and everything in it, but just changing the Tactic radio and the receiver. You know what I mean? It was, I swear. You know what I mean? This was years ago though.
Yeah. Tactic was a good remote, bro. Like that was like people was really upset when Armour went to the SLT3 and they like, well, why we just didn't get Tactic like we've been getting.
Right.
Yeah, but
right.
Yeah, that was a tough one down.
Man.
But yeah, man. So y'all can be ready now. They not you getting a good price. So with this good price, you're not getting no DX3 with no ABC on there. You getting a what is it? What's the one we getting?
You're gonna have a wire connected to the back of that bad boy.
For that price.
And if you go forward, you can go forward. If you want to back up, you can back up and turn. That's all you got.
That's what y'all talking about, man.
that's gonna be on the
Kraton.
on the Kraton when it come out.
Nah, man, y'all tripping, man. So check this out. That remote does have a delay compared to any basic upgraded radio and receiver. Like it does have a delay. It's not as bad as the one that y'all was just talking about, but the range is pretty good, bro. I didn't went like 2-3 blocks away with that one. The range, I like it because of the range.
I'm not gonna count now. That the radio that they're giving now, it's not a real horrible radio, bro.
The range is good on that radio, bro. That's a good radio.
It's a pretty good radio, bro. It's not as good as the DX3, but it is a pretty good radio, man. So I mean, they answered that though, because that after the SLT, they didn't have no choice but to give us another stock radio that was a little bit better.
Like this, they've been running that same radio for almost 3 or 4 years now, with not much complaints other than it's a little slow.
Yeah, man, but yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, man, it's we got them 4S's coming. Now we gotta think. Only thing we can do now is think about what's next. And it seems like the only person gonna try to satisfy us is gonna be Armour. Everybody else, they're gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it.
Come on, type in. Let's go. Fifth scale. You know what I'm saying?
Roll Factor said I wouldn't use one of those on anything I actually wanted to control. Which remote are you talking about? Roll Factor, which remote are you talking about?
Said the best range I've had is with my Fly Sky Noble. Yeah, the Fly Sky Noble is good, bro. The Fly Sky Noble will tell you, it'll say out of range.
Yeah.
And
the car still be controlling like it's fine, bro. You be like, I thought it was out of range, Miss Lady on the remote. It is still working fine, bro.
I'm gonna let you know, like, if you keep playing around now, you're gonna lose it.
Oh, yeah, it's giving you a heads up.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
give
yeah.
you the heads up.
But see, it never like I would keep going further, and it still would keep working, man. I would say, bro, I never had no issues out of my Fly Sky Noble. I did have issues out of my GT5 when it started getting older. But my Fly Sky Noble, bro, I never had an issue out of my Fly Sky Noble. Never. I never had no buying issues. I never had no range issues. None of that out of my Fly Sky Noble. Never.
Radio link or no link, man.
Now, speaking of Radio Link, if anybody knows the people in their research and development team, tell them to move the buying button from the side to the top. That way, when you mount that bad boy,
you can get to it. Yeah,
you can bind it from there. Versus, because once you put that double-sided tape on there,
man, I didn't mess around. I did so much. I didn't toe the button up. I didn't try to put a hole through the receiver box to get to the button. I did all type of craziness, man.
Hey, bro, I tried to pull one of them out the other day with a screwdriver, and I popped it, and the top came off, and the bottom was still stuck to the double-sided tape in the car.
Same thing. It still worked. Hey, I ain't gonna. I got one or two that I run without no case because of that same thing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
But hey, that's facts, right? Put that button on top the same way Spectrum
on the top.
And that's the one good thing about Spectrum is they receivers got that little button. You can just reach in there and hit the top of that button and bind that guy up. That's the easiest. Right. That's the easiest one. Because all the other ones you gotta stick something in it. Now Futaba's theirs is on the top, so it's easier. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't tucked in the side. So if you get you like a real skinny little screwdriver, you can stick it in there and hit it. But that Radio Link, boy, once it's in there, especially in them 6S armor cars or 3S armor cars,
it's over.
You got to take it all the way out, bro. You got to take it all the way out to rebind.
No plan. Ronnie Creason is asking, what do you think about the DX5 Pro?
The DX5 Pro is a really good radio. The problem that I have with Spectrum is the delay when you turn the cars on. And when you hook up the AVC receiver trying to get everything to work correctly. So when you hook up the AVC receiver, it's a certain sequence you got to go through that they don't tell you about in the book. You only gonna know how to do this from experience. But other than that, the DX Pro is awesome. It's just that interface. The main thing about the DX5 Pro that I didn't like is the interface, which I'm about to buy another one, DX5 Pro tomorrow. And I'm doing that because of my two Losi Promotors. I'm tired of carrying around that remote. And my my boat. Let me show you the remote came with my tugboat.
How much are those remotes?
Like 300 and some change.
So let me ask you this. Nothing against Spectrum, but I feel like all the aftermarkets, almost all of them, the latency is better.
Huh?
The latency. The time from when you pull the trigger to the time the car actually responds and moves. I feel like there's a lot of other companies where that is less.
Yeah, it is.
So how come, why still give Spectrum, especially you're a racer too? You do a lot of stuff that you need to be responsive. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the best performance.
Yeah.
So why not go with a different brand or a different kind of remote?
And that's exactly what I did. I'm going back with the Spectrum for my bike because you can't put another receiver in that bike.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And also when you buy a lot of armor cars, they all come with Spectrum. Most of them come with the SR or the AVC receiver, and those receivers are very expensive. So a lot of times it's cheaper to keep her. If you understand what I'm saying. I have a Futaba 10, but those Futaba receivers are pretty expensive. And then with my Radio Link has been tripping on me. So
which one you got? The new one or the older one?
I got the new one. I don't have no old stuff, bro.
I haven't got a new one yet. The new model, but I definitely bought the V3 of the 6 channel. I had no problem doing that, or the V4, whatever one they on.
Yeah,
but yeah, I want to see some more people or the company do some more changes to it first. I'm wait till it's some better firmware.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you. You got the Radio Link. You got the older one. You got the 6G.
Yeah.
The 8. This new one is killing that remote.
It is. It definitely is.
It definitely to sleep, bro.
It definitely is. But for the price, it's like, man, I might as well get an entry level Futaba or do this or you know what I'm saying?
No. It's better than every entry level Futaba you can get. If you ain't got the 7PX or the 10PX, it's better than any other thing that anybody else has. It's 3 remotes on the market that you can put in the arena with this 8. And that's gonna be the Futaba 10 or 7. I'm doing them as one. The Sanwa M17 or the Fly Sky Noble MB4. That's it.
So you don't think it's
nothing else is better than the RC8?
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, bro. From a person, and then speaking from a person who've had them all. You feel what I mean?
I feel you. I just haven't went there. Yeah, man. I can't justify it right now. I don't have a with Castle you could change. My biggest thing is latency, how that remote respond. With Castle, you can go in there with the bigger ESCs and you could change that. You could change the response time. So that's my biggest thing. So I ain't really found a need to upgrade yet.
This is what my tugboat came with.
Oh, wow.
That's the same remote that come with the
It's like a light on the bottom.
That ain't it.
Man, this thing probably take one AAA.
Yeah.
It was so small, bro. So that's why I'm getting a Spectrum for this for my boat, for my 2 bikes, and then for my new boat that I'm about to get, the Mojo, whatever it's called.
So, Reg, what kind of remote are you using now?
Right now, I'm just using the regular the Radio Link 6GS, whatever it's called.
Okay.
The one me and you did that range test on at the park, right?
Yeah.
I'm just using that because it's like, honestly, I really want an M17. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna buy a remote, I'm gonna have to save up that close to $1,000, and you know what I'm saying, and get that one. The thing is, I'm still beating my guys who got that new remote or people who got the new remote. And I'm like, dog, my car still coming off the line faster. I didn't figure this one out. I didn't freak this one to where, you can't get yours to perform like mine yet.
So the question, because you talk about latency, but if you're beating guys who are using that same remote,
the new one,
right? Oh, you talking about the new Radio Link?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna go for the best, which would be the Sanwa, or I don't really want to get on Futaba, man. I swear not to never get a Futaba, but the Sanwa. You know what I'm saying? Really want to get the M17, but them like never in stock, or they being.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's a lot to do with interface and the easy to use. Some people like to do a little bit more work than others. Ease of use and best bang for your buck is gonna come with the Futaba, bro. It's gonna come with the Futaba, hands down. I had the M17. The M17 is a nice remote until you start playing with it. Until you start trying to set this, and you got to keep clicking and ticking and moving back and going this way and doing this. And then when you pull out the Futaba and you just press the screen and say beep, and you done.
I hear you. See, I was trying to get the Sanwa for the custom firmware, some open source stuff, and I'm a techie kind of guy.
Listen, bro, your Sanwa receivers are gonna cost you $100.
Man, you gotta pay to play,
and you still won't have a gyro.
Hey, for the car I want to use it. That's crazy. I only want it for my 2S car anyway, just to drag race, and actually put out some good times with the. If I can go to the $20,000 race, everybody there got a Sanwa or a Futaba. Everybody. If you ain't got one of those, you ain't doing nothing.
That's just because of the stuff you can do with it. That's why they got them. That's why they got the Sanwas and the Futabas. All the ramp and all the stuff that you can do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said, you beating guys with way better remotes than you. So just imagine if you get a better remote, how much faster you would be.
Of course, yeah.
And then some stuff you just can't skimp on, bro.
some stuff you just can't skimp on, man. Especially when you start getting them these high dollar bills, man, where you got thousands and thousands of dollars in these cars and you run them with an $80 remote is kind of backwards.
Limitless 130, 2,000 feet. With confidence. Same with the Outcast. It's a different speed, but the same distance. With confidence, that same remote, you know.
Pro. Oh, we already answered that. Where we at now in the chat?
We pretty much caught up on questions.
Okay.
Everything else is just people kind of throwing they 2 cents out there.
$300 radio link.
Now, Reg, I would tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to get let's say you got a Futaba, the touchscreen, the 7P or the 10P,
mm-hmm.
and then you go to that Sandwalk, you're gonna be very upset because once you go touchscreen, you don't want to go back to nothing else.
Of course, yeah, that makes sense. But if the function, I chase results. If the results I need is on the harder way, you know, it's the reason why people, you know, buy the R1 ESC and this and that, and you know, all these different things when they racing, you know, versus just slapping a hobby wing or a basic castle in there, you know, for the extra stuff you can do by going the hard way.
Right. Yeah. Roll Factor said, I don't know, Rattle. I want to go back to my OG flip phone. Look, hey, Roll Factor, is that because of the bill? That monthly bill that it come with? Or is it just because of the features? Now, I will say this. You stay out of shenanigans. We ain't have as many shenanigans with the flip phone. You know, with these computers in our pocket now, we got way more shenanigans now.
It took 5 minutes to send one sentence text, huh?
Right. You ain't even want to text. Just call me. I don't even want
to Yeah. Back then, when you got to press the 9 4 times to get to a 3, I mean, to an S,
right.
It's like, nah, bro, I'm good on that, bro. Just call me, bro. Just call me. I'll read your text, but I ain't sending you no text back. You gonna text me something, and I'm gonna call you back.
Matter of fact,
you just text? Hey, bro, my fingers didn't feel like pressing that many buttons.
Super Dave in the building. Super Dave was cracking. Matter of fact, don't text me. Don't even call me. Just chirp me. You know the code. Just send the chirp.
Next year's joint numbers hitting too.
Yes, sir. Boy.
Big regular phones.
The part that was the monkey wrench was, you know, you could basically do the walkie-talkie and it's on speaker. Like when they first came out, didn't nobody know that. So, you know, you send a message to somebody loud. Boy, I used to hit my brother like, hey, bro, don't forget. And I, you know, say something real personal while he in the mix. That's when the shenanigans started. Oh, Dave say he just got home.
Somebody made a valid point right here, whoever this is. He said touchscreen is nice, but the more to go wrong, buttons and dials are a surefire. Yeah.
That's valid. Yeah.
That is facts. But when you had both and you seen how both of them perform, then for me, the easier route is just better.
Even the backlight on them. Because I was using the DX5C for a minute. I had all my cars on the DX5C because I didn't want to buy receivers and all that old type of stuff. Well, one night we at the velodrome. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I need to get into the remote. And everybody else remote lit up. Mine, I got to hold my under the light, walk over here to some more light. On that day, I said, I'm not using this remote. Not now, time, more. And I switched over. So, yeah.
And man, like we say about everything, man, it's to each his own, bro. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, man. Whatever works best for you, you know what I'm saying? That's you know, go with that. You know what I mean? Whatever works best for you. You know what I'm saying? Go with that.
You know, hey, Roll Factor. Yes, I was the old man at the velodrome. And then here's the sad part. Everybody just looking at me like, you ain't ready yet. No, I'm not ready. I can't see my remote. So yeah, I don't get that. RC Daniel, I got a 7P and I got the Radio Link RC8. So I got both of them now. And honestly, I would be using that my Futaba, my 7P more, but I don't want to spend $100 on the receivers.
The excellent thing about the Radio Link 8 is the fact that the receivers got gyro in it.
Yes.
They're $21 and they got gyros in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's like half the battle. You know what I mean? Then they got stupendous, excellent range.
Oh man.
And the throttle response and steering response is spot on. You know what I'm saying? It's spot on with the high dollar stuff.
And the amount of adjustments you can do. I definitely play with the 8, you know what I'm saying? I don't own it, but the amount of adjustments you can do. I know my guy found out the other day that not only can you do steering trim, like how fast or how slow it goes into the steering, you could change it per wheel. Let's say one side turn a little bit slower, you can hit the other side with a little bit of speed on the steering to make it, offset for that or whatever, different things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, man. And then too, when you watch these people do these tests on response and speed and this, then the third, and one remote or the response time is one blink faster than the other one, is it really that much of a difference?
For $20,000, it is. $16,000. For some reason, everybody swear by one of them two types and or brands or remotes.
Right.
They supposed to be like 4 milliseconds. I think like 2
but
to 4
now I was gonna
milliseconds.
say, I wonder though, does some of that have to do with just brand loyalty?
Nah, man, it's real life. It's results.
A lot of them have to do with brand loyalty, bro.
Man.
It's like Castle and Hobby Wing. A lot of them got to do with brand loyalty. Just like Traxxas and Armor. A lot of it has to do with brand loyalty. I mean, that's just life. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Mercedes-Benz and BMW. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. It's only gonna be a certain few. It's only gonna be a certain few people that pick stuff and then tell the truth about what's better and what's not. Majority of people in this world they're gonna have brand loyalty. And they're gonna try to make the brand that they like the best.
Now, Reg, I don't know if you was on when I asked this before. When it comes to the tree, if you jump before the light turns green, but it doesn't red light,
you didn't deep stage more than likely, or you was able to time it just really, really good right as the light hit dead on. Some people are able to do that.
Or the tree was fucked up.
Or the tree was fucked up. But usually if the tree, let's just assume that the one variable we can control is controlled. The tree is not fucked up. The person didn't deep stage. The tree has 2 beams in the front. So some people do it right when it just touch. Them the people who probably gonna cut the light. Even if they don't those people gonna cut the light because they're gonna move before the light go green and they're not gonna get, they're not gonna get disqualified based off of how the tree works. Those are people who are exploiting the tree. I've definitely done it. I've definitely played with it. You can do it on a little Traxxas tree. It really works.
All right. So my question is, when that happens, if we see that you jump, but the tree did not turn red on you, are you still the winner or do we race again?
I think it depends on the system you're using. Some systems, the person who get down there might not necessarily win based off of reaction time. Correct?
What? Okay, this is what I'm saying though.
I know what you're saying, but all I'm trying to say is this. I guess it depends on if you really calling everything by the tree or if you because there'll be some races sometime where it'll call a winner that's don't look like the winner based off of the numbers. Traxxas tree go by the numbers sometimes. It can look funny on that big end when you look at the races versus the results.
Right. Okay. But if I jump the light and you can clearly see that I jumped the light, but it does not light up red, and I cross that finish line first.
That's hard, man. I think when you're dealing with all that technology, you got to rely on the technology, because there's enough street races where people bang the flashlight and they got the cameras going, and you better not, your car, real life car, better not be moving before that flashlight come on. I think that's a different race versus we're relying on the technology. If a person can beat technology, you either tell them don't do it, or you kicked out, or you figure out how to make technology beat the people that can beat the technology.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
But this happened. This is the same thing happened with the real life tree though. It's nothing different. You could deep stage in there too.
Right.
So it's the same concept. If you watch the videos, people's tires are already spinning before the light even green, and they're not red lighting.
I understand that. I do understand that.
So that means they was already moving. That's still a move,
I think I guess what I'm really asking you is, you can clearly see that somebody jumped it.
Put it like this: if we going for the tree, if we going strictly off the system, I'm with that. If we going with a jump is a jump, somebody can show that you jump, I'm going with that.
So Reg, let me ask you this.
I go with the rules.
I'm gonna make it a little bit more simple for you. I'm gonna make it a little bit more simple. You keep talking about the $20,000 race that you want to win, right? You lined up next to Router Can on this $20,000 race. The $20,000 race. Now, he jumped the light. The light don't catch him. He jumped the light and he tear your ass up because the light don't catch him. And you look back at the video and you clearly see he was through the beams before and the light still didn't catch him. And you lose the $20,000. Who fault is it? Are you gonna accept that as a loss and say, hey, his light didn't go off?
Yeah, you can't go off the camera if the machine didn't catch it. The race is the race. It's not about what the camera caught.
Exactly.
If the beam didn't red light you, the race is on.
Regardless, whether their tree was malfunction,
whatever. Race ain't about what the camera caught. This ain't football.
It's
now,
clear.
If y'all got an instant.
Go ahead.
It's the replay.
It's the replay.
Yeah,
we're gonna challenge this one.
If you didn't red light, you won the race.
That's it, bro. That's the same way I feel, bro. No matter what happens, that's just like
motherfucker trying to cheat. Motherfucker trying to cheat. He coming back saying, "No, the camera, nigga, I didn't red light, nigga. That's a race, nigga. Ain't no,
bro. Exactly how I feel. It's just like if it's vice versa, right? Let's say you watch the film, right? This dude's car didn't look like it moved at all, but his light went red.
But see, the thing about a camera is it got shutter speed. So that's what's happening right there when you thinking that somewhere at malfunction. No, it's just the camera. Some cameras is shooting at 100, like a 1080p. Some cameras are shooting at 4K. If you got a cheap camera shooting at 1080p, it ain't gonna show all those frames. You understand? Mm-hmm. But if that camera's shooting in 4K, it's gonna show exactly what the eye see. But if you got an old camera where it's only shooting in like 1080p, it's gonna look like it did. You know what I mean? Like something was wrong because it ain't capturing all the frames.
And to me, I don't give a damn if you got a doggone RCA VCR recorder with a doggone tape in it. If we at this light and that light go red and your car didn't move, but the light go red, I won that damn race.
Stop turning your wheels at the starting line.
The tree is at a race. The tree is the king.
Yeah,
you can't trump the tree.
Nothing. Even like when I was racing real cars, it was an old saying that a late start is still a race.
Right.
If you start late, that's on you. That's still a fucking race. Mm-hmm. If you betting money, a late start is still a race. Like you, that's you. So, but what's the problem here is what's sounding like is either y'all got to put the whole video thing in the clause of the race in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? That way, it's nothing to dispute about. So if we're gonna go off what the video say, put that in the beginning. Like say that's what we're gonna go off that. But
In the
don't
driver's
come
meet.
after
driver's
you done
meet.
lost and then say, man, what the video saying? No, hell no. Shut up. We don't hear no
Yes,
shit
and
like that.
that's been done a few times in the last couple of weeks, bro. It's been done one time where one car red light, but they went back to the video and said his car didn't move, but he red light, and the other side won. He made him race again. They made him race again, and then the side that red lit, he won the second race. So the other person who really was supposed to win the money didn't get the money. And then the next time it happened, one dude clearly pulled off. It was clearly a track malfunction. He pulled off through the beams, bro, and it didn't red light. But he
like half his car was through
the
starting line.
But it doesn't matter if the tree didn't catch it,
right?
And you didn't put that in the clause. Say that, oh, we doing replays now,
right?
Hey, bro, you lost that.
Right.
Scooter say, you only dead if it's red.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right.
You don't go red. You snuck it.
Exactly.
You snuck it. You was faster than the light, bro.
Shakedown says, yeah, if you're using the tree, got to go by the tree. The tree's call. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
But I asked that because I've seen it go both ways in big situations. So it's like, okay, well, which one is the right way? Is this way the right way? Is that way the right way? You know,
track rules, whatever the track rules are. I race a lot of different places. Every place got different rules, you know.
Right.
Different, man. Some of the rules are crazy, you know.
I don't think they should have no instant replay on no start line. I think it should all be on the tree. You know what I mean? I don't think you shouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? I think like the finish line is a different story. You know what I mean? But the start right there, what would, you know, that's all on the tree.
Right.
Yeah, but who's to say it's a malfunction because the camera, it's about those sensors. So if the camera didn't sense dude across the line, I mean, if the tree didn't sense him across the line, then he ain't across the line. Then the camera, like I said again, what people don't realize about a camera is this new technology. If you got a camera shooting in 180p, it's only capturing 108,000, you know, those frames. If you got something shooting in 4K, so what right here. So say for instance, like if it's a delay in a 1080p camera, you understand what I'm saying?
So what you so boss, what you talking about is the frame rate.
Frame rate,
60,
right.
60 frames or better is what you want for slow motion. 24 is what you want for movie. A lot of standard cameras, you know, shooting at 24 frames per second. That's only 24 frames, 24 times in 1 second to capture image versus 60 times.
Right, and you talking about a split second. You talking about a split second. You ain't talking about something that's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. Something that's a split second. You need 4K footage for that. You see what I'm saying? For you to rely on the camera to call it.
I'm gonna say this. The second race that I saw some weirdness. The guy who they said actually won the race. You know, drivers watch the light. All right, cool. Half of his car was across that line.
All right, I got an answer for that. I think he staged so far. His front wheels wasn't what was staged on the beam. I think his body was staged.
No. The track was broke. They came in. The dude said it. The track was broke. So
now,
I'm just
letting you know. I've seen people do that too.
Yeah.
What
happened was they came and said that the tree was broke.
What happened was everybody in the left lane was leaving early. They knew the tree was broke.
Dang.
They knew the tree was broke. So they was leaving early, bro, because they wouldn't red light nobody.
Okay. Well, that's the answer right there.
Certain racers knew that it was broke. So everybody who got in that left lane was winning because they knew the light was broke over there.
Well, there you go, right? Well, Rattle is the one that needed the answer to that.
Everybody, the left lane was broke, so they knew what it was. Let me. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but hey, everybody who's watching over on Big Red's channel and Rattle Can channel, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. It helps go a long way to them. If you hit the thumbs up in mine, it does not go to their channels as well. So make sure everybody who watching from Big Red's channel and Rallycan's channel, make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up button. Wipe your feet before you go into their house too. I don't know their rules, but I'm giving them rules. Wipe your feet before they go into their house. Hit the thumbs up button. It's free.
Matter of fact, take your shoes off. I got footies at the door.
Yeah.
I got a comment. I got a comment on my page, man. His name is Original Man RC. He said, "What's good? What's going on, y'all? Getting the 4S Kraton for my born day."
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was yeah. He been left there. He left that way up there.
I'm
Happy
just
birthday, brother. Happy
this-
birthday, my brother. Yeah, you missed it.
birthday.
Happy birthday, brother. I had meant to.
Man. You Sagittarius, man.
Now he a Capricorn.
Hey,
You know, I don't know when his birthday is. I'm just saying that.
School
I know
says
Capricorn is what
That's
in
coming up.
December.
My pops is
beginning of-
Capricorn. No, it's coming up.
Yeah, end of December and to the beginning of January. Because my brother Capricorn, his birthday is January 4th. My dad is a Capricorn. His birthday is on Christmas Day.
No, my pops is a Capricorn too, man.
And my wife a Capricorn. Her birthday is
Hey,
January
them
19th.
Capricorns don't play, man. They some serious business.
But they you know what though? I say they stubborn as hell. You know what I'm saying? They stubborn as hell. But they do handle business, bro.
We motherfuckers independent. They don't need nobody. Them Capricorn.
They definitely handle business, bro. They definitely handle business.
Scooter says, if the tree didn't catch me and you say I jumped, that means you just cheated me.
Yeah,
That's how I'm. That's
that's real. You did.
That's it.
I know.
Everybody's, especially these dudes with these big old $2,500, $3,700 trees. If that tree don't say I red lit, if you got a bang beep tree or Traxxas tree or something like that, okay, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, you blatantly can see that this. But if we running a big race with a tree, I paid a big old track fee. I paid a $25, $35 track fee.
Ooh.
And your tree broke. That's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Win this race. I get down here before this dude do it. I ain't got no red light on my side. I won. If I decide not even to pull off the line and don't go nowhere, and this dude next to me red light, that mean I won, bro. Because if you doing first to worst, that mean the first infraction is the one that's going out. Hey, bro, I won that race, bro. I'm sorry.
There it is then. Roll Factor say he's now taking donations to hit thumbs up on other channels. All right, Roll Factor, I got you covered. I got you.
January 9th for me. Oh, 19, bro. That's what's up, rest of you. You and my wife birthday on the same day, bro.
There it is. K Brown says Sagittarius. K Brown, are you a Sagittarius? Like, is that what you're telling us, that you're a Sagittarius?
Hey, y'all, my name is K Brown, and I'm a Sagittarius. And what I like to do
is them OGs was hard to do songs back in the day for that,
Man.
They bust they spill on you, man. I'm a Scorpio, baby.
And they meant
hard.
All right, Ronnie Creason, you be
all right, Ronnie Creason, man. We appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all don't let me hold y'all up too, man, because I don't gotta go to work tomorrow. So
shoot. Deion Freeman, Scorpio life forever, baby.
Scorpio,
that's right.
You a Scorpio too? That's what's up,
man. One thing about us, our temperament is very easy until it ain't easy. And then when it ain't easy, that's when you got hell to deal with.
Nigga just need one of them Scorpio females. Oh, you need all right, Scorpio.
Hey, man, we didn't turn the chat into what his name is, Tyrese song. Zodiac freaks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. K. Brown saying no, Sagittarius is end of November, mid-December.
Oh, man.
I'm giving birthday shout outs. Oh, but I'm a Scorpio, so you know how it is. Indeed.
I'm a Sag, man. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm. What y'all think though? You think they're gonna squeeze them? You think they're gonna squeeze them 4S cars in before Christmas? Oh, we won't get them to after Christmas.
I think it's gonna be after Christmas.
Before Christmas.
So
You think it's gonna be before?
I think the hobby shop, because now I think they trying to I think with this online stuff, man, and with that bot stuff, they trying to bring the shops back. So y'all think they gonna touch the shop like probably before Christmas with them. I was speaking to my boy at the shop today. He said he might get them.
Oh wow, that would be tight though.
Yeah.
And if I will say this, if there was a situation where you got to pick which one gets to the shop first, I would rather the 4S with the center diff get to the shop before the EXBs.
Hey, so real quick from y'all again, which one jumping the best out of them two? Cause I want to make sure I get the right one, man. Cause my boy gonna get them over there at the shop, man.
Look, it
You
don't
trying
matter.
to flip or
Look,
you trying to do business?
Yeah, both of them gonna be good, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna. Whatever one he get first, you go in there and look at both of them and see which one you like. You the one that
fuck with you, Gap. I'm gonna end up getting both of them. I don't want to get both of them. I want to get one of them.
That's the best way, though. That's the best way. That way you can figure out which one jumped the best on your own. You ain't gotta listen to nobody else.
Man, I'm trying to learn. Oh man.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, let me ask y'all this question. All right. Okay, we just got the Big Rock, which a lot of people are not gonna get until Christmas, right? And let's just say that the 4S lineup, both of them, and the Kraton 6S, they all get to the hobby shops before Christmas. Which ones do y'all think? Well, which one out of all four of those cars, which one do y'all think gonna be the best seller?
What's the 4 again, Sam? Again?
You got the Kraton 4S, the Outcast 4S, you got the Big Rock 6S, and you got the Kraton EXB. So that's 4. Which one gonna sell the best?
I think based on what's out, I'm talking
about which one gonna do the most units, like the most
Right.
cars.
The 4S line's gonna do the most.
Yeah.
Do the bang for the bucks.
Yeah.
But which one you think though? You think it's gonna be the
I think the
or the
Kraton.
Outcast?
I think the Kraton gonna do the best.
I think y'all know more than that, but I just think that them, far as that little Mojave looking nice. So if them other two ones handle like that Mojave, yeah, they gonna kill it. They gonna kill it. They gonna kill it.
Them two different type of cars though. And the tires.
I'm just saying, but if they got, if they handling anything like that little 4S Mojave around that, you know what I mean? Them little 4S is gonna kill it.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Them tires ain't them tires too different for that.
So you say they ain't gonna handle that good.
But just if you say which one do you think gonna sell the most, you got to pick one.
What you were saying about the tires, Reg?
Those tires just set those cars apart. You put those Mojave tires on the other vehicles, they'll handle and control differently.
No, so no, I'm just saying. So you trying to say like those ain't gonna ride like as good as the Mojave or something like that?
I expect the Mojave to be a more stable overall type of on-road dirt, this and that kind of vehicle.
I might go.
I expect that Kraton. I expect that Kraton, depending on the type of tire, to be best overall.
What you mean? But you best overall? What, handling?
Yes.
No way.
Depending on the type of tire, you put a little bit narrower tire on there.
No way, Jose. No way that Kraton gonna be able, that Kraton or the Outcast gonna be able to turn with that Mojave. Hell no. It's just you just can't.
Tuning, suspension tuning, man. It's all all these cars can do the same things.
I understand that, bro. That 4S Outcast and that 4S Kraton gonna roll over. That Mojave spin around in that dirt. It ain't gonna grip like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, that back end gonna slide around, bro.
It's the type of tires.
Bashing the Kraton, the Outcast and Kraton gonna kill the Mojave when it comes to bashing because of the body catching that air. But drivability, the stability, the Mojave ain't doing no wheeling, bro. You can jam the throttle hard as you want. It ain't wheeling nowhere. It's gonna stay down and it's gonna ride. It's gonna take that terrain. That Kraton 6S and that Outcast 6S, you jam that throttle if you want. It's gonna do a standing backflip.
We talking about the 4S though. Do the 4S?
The 4S, bro. The 4S, bro. The 4S. You know what I'm saying? The 4S. They're not gonna drive it, Reg. They're not gonna drive like that Mojave drive, bro. It's two different platforms, bro.
They got
No
that
way.
center diff y'all raving about.
Yeah, but that
don't have nothing to do with the turning and all that kind of stuff.
It does. They have a major difference on the turn, especially the turning. The
It
difference
has a difference on throttling in turns. It has a difference in
throttling in turns, how fast
But
you can
just-
go into the turns now.
Yeah,
It has a big difference on all of that.
But listen to me, Reg. Listen to me, Reg. I promise you, it's not gonna drive as good. That's just like if you put a 6S Kraton or a 6S Outcast against the 4S Mojave or the 6S Mojave.
I agree. I agree. The Mojave is the
6S Mojave is gonna outperform it when it comes to going around turns and curves because it's not gonna push. It's not.
I agree. I agree until you get to thicker, taller grass.
Yeah. See, but because in thicker, taller grass, the Mojave is not meant for thicker, taller grass.
I know, and that's what I told him. I said until you get to the grass, that's where the Kraton is going to come and be superior overall. Then
that's what I told him. It's if you bash it, not if you racing. Not if you racing.
I didn't know them cars roll over. I didn't know the Kraton and the Outcast be rolling over like that.
All buggies and truggies, if you get into high traction and you turn it hard, it's gonna roll over.
They tires really grip.
It's gonna go up on two wheels because the tires have so much more traction.
But you could tune that out though too.
If you want to loose dirt,
you can tune that out with suspension, oil, all type of stuff. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, if you want to loose dirt, they it's gonna be tough to make any of them roll. But if you want some high traction, the Mojave is gonna give in the back. It's gonna slide around.
But the question was, which one do y'all think is gonna have the most units sold?
We went off to a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, we done went down the street. I really
feel like they're gonna hit everybody with the flips of the Outcast. I just kind of feel like the Outcast. For some reason, that short wheelbase gonna sell like hotcakes.
I think the Kraton is gonna do the best numbers. And I at first I would have said the Big Rock. However, in the society that we in now, negative travels a lot faster than anything else. So, like, think about how much time we spent on this chat talking about ESC and the cutting out and not cutting out based on two people's videos.
That's crazy.
So, because of that, people gonna be hesitant and getting the Big Rock. I think they'll be like, oh no, we heard this, that, and the third, and they'll end up getting. I think the Kraton will do the best numbers. Now,
Kraton Forest.
Yeah. Now, if all of them was dropping the same day, brand spanking new, I would say the Big Rock would do the better numbers.
So I got a question though. This is a real question. Which one is the better buy? The Forests are out of there, I think.
The Kraton 6S EXB.
It's one of the metal chassis.
I think that's the one gonna sell the most. Even at $700. I think the Kraton EXB, with all the new upgrades that's on it, I think it's gonna sell the most. The most units is gonna be done by this Kraton 6S EXB. And the reason why I say that is it's marketed as an extreme basher. Everybody want to be an extreme basher.
Mm-hmm.
Even people who not extreme bashers want to be an extreme basher. So that's just my thoughts. I'm not saying that it's gonna win, but that's the one that I think gonna do the best. It's gonna be the 6S Kraton.
Right.
All right. So how many less cars is Traxxas gonna sell if Armor release all them cars on the same day?
I don't think it's gonna impact Traxxas like that.
Yeah, it's not gonna impact Traxxas at all because as soon as you go in most of these hobby shops, the first thing they're gonna say is for all the newbies. Like now, all the guys like us, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna go for, you know what I'm saying, the latest and the greatest, so you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But
we know we won't go into the store.
The newbie market, Traxxas is gonna win.
Right. That's crazy. My RC experience is way different in my store. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of the store. When you go there, outside of Traxxas being first, it seems like an equal. I don't know. Just you see everything, you know.
But think about what you just said.
Everything. You see everything.
Hold on, Gap. Think about what you just said, Reg. Outside of Traxxas being first, everything else is displayed equally.
I expect that because you always put the most popular, the longest selling brand or this and that, you know, you put those first, you know what I'm saying? especially if that's probably one of your number one sellers. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not number one sellers, it probably was years. It was your number one sellers. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense still.
Well, one thing about Traxxas is they have influence in where their products are placed in your store.
Okay.
And if you don't place it where they say they want it placed, it creates some tension.
Okay.
The next time you go in your store, Reg, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you to say anything. I don't want you to say nothing. I want you to walk in and find you a nice little spot and just stand there and look. You stand somewhere where you can see the salesman and you can see, you know what I'm saying? You can see the people coming in. Stand there. And I guarantee you, when they come through the door at your hobby shop, if they're new and they don't have a car, or they
I already told you they push Traxxas. I'm not pushed, but they say they encourage them to possibly get a Traxxas first. That's always the right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Even when I came, I think they said somebody slash. But after that, I think he was like pretty. I didn't know what I wanted though. At the same time, I was like, I don't know what I want. He said, "Well, what about you got the Traxxas slash? You got this." He said, "Don't." He even told me he like don't get the Max. I feel like he either told me or one of the employees told me don't get the Max. If I want a truck, I think they say get a Granite. I feel like that's crazy. That's
crazy. Let me catch this. Let me catch this right quick. David is asking, can somebody tell me the best battery for my Machete 6S?
You want to ask around on that? Okay, the best Well, it's not, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what the best batteries are. I can tell you a good battery. Somebody said the Z battery. The Z batteries are very, very good, bro. The Sakokin, however you said Sakakin.
I like
those good batteries as well.
You gotta get the big ones.
The Ovonics is pretty decent batteries. Gens Ace is pretty good batteries. Yeah, man. With the batteries, man, you just got to try them out and see what you like the most, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard question to answer to say which one is actually better, because they all perform slightly different with certain batteries. Like your 9000s probably gonna perform different than your 5200s. You know what I'm saying? Your 100Cs are gonna perform different than your 60Cs. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to find your niche, bro.
I think the real test with batteries is the long term. How do they react in the long term? How do they react after so many charges or a couple of impacts or things like that?
Can y'all see who this is right here? I'm definitely a stream basher. Big guy. What it do, man? Whoever this is, man. I gotta fix my live stream. Next week I'll be able to see Sunday. I'll be able to see y'all names, but I can't see y'all names right here.
Les J.
What it do, Les J? He's the one that said, "What's up, big guy?"
Don Gordy says he never rolled going fast over 60 on the 4S line. Kraton, the Kraton gonna win 4S and the 6S.
Okay, that's what's up. They're gonna outsell it.
We got another one for the 4S Kraton.
Sergeant J. What it do, Sergeant J? What's going on, brother?
I might as well go on Facebook and spam the one I like.
Sakokin, Gens Ace. Yeah, man, they all some good batteries, man. You just gotta figure out which ones. But sometimes you can tell a difference, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can't. With certain batteries, you can feel it and be like, okay, yeah, this my car doing something a little bit different than what it normally do. You know what I'm saying? Then some batteries, man, you put two and two together. I mean, you put this one in your car and put this one in your car and you run them. They both got the same milliamp, same C rating or whatever the case may be, and you really can't tell the difference.
Right. So basically, the answer to your question would be whatever you can find on Amazon.
For the low ski, yes sir.
Man, you just missed the sale. They was giving them away free down there.
Run it.
You can find for the low ski, bro. Try it out, bro. It might be the best batteries you can. A lot of people don't like Z's, but I love freaking Z's. They're my best batteries. I love Z batteries.
And they fit in the battery trays for the V2 Limitless with no problem.
Got some people be like damn them Z's.
How dare y'all put some Z batteries in the Limitless? Man,
they fit. You what? What you put in yours?
Man, Z battery's gonna cut with the motors and gearing and ESCs that I run. Fact.
Yeah,
This the difference between you and him though, Reg. You running straight ahead for miles and miles, or you drag racing. He's course racing, bro. He got 6S motors and stuff like that. He's course racing.
Man, I got the 48 tooth diff in there with the crazy glue. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy glue.
This dude's talking about going straight steel,
Crazy
bro.
glue. What's the crazy glue doing?
Yeah, what? You gotta
Locking the diff, bro. Locking it,
Man,
bro.
I don't believe
Why
this.
you
I
just
don't
don't buy
believe
a
it.
spool?
Man, you can buy a spool, or you can use what you got at the time, and become a part of your junk drawer. You put it in your chest pills.
I fuck with you, Red. Hey, Red, I fuck with you, bro.
We got to take Reg out of class.
I fuck
Hey,
with you.
hey,
look,
no,
here's
hey,
the
check it out.
Reg,
I'm an extreme basher. I love the underdog stuff. I love
Straight
taking the
up.
stuff people say won't work or this and that.
Straight
Blah
up.
blah blah.
I get
I
it.
beat you, and I take my 3S line
Hey,
card.
see, Gab, he the kind of guy I was telling you about how the old schoolers was with the bashing. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Shout out, Red. I get it, Red. I get it.
It's just a little. It's messed up with somebody with a crazy glue diff come and do something better than you. Huh?
Reg is my boy. Reg is my boy. You know what I'm saying? Reg's been rocking with us in the chat for a long time. Reg hit me and said, "Hey, bro, I want to get on the live stream." I said, "Hey, man, no problem. Reg, get on the live stream with us and rock out."
Man,
you know
rocking hard on the live stream.
What I found out about Reg is Reg don't want to go in them pockets. Reg want to goddamn. Reg want to.
I love it. I love beating.
He want
to
to do the budget bills.
Man,
Reg don't want to goddamn spend that money, bro.
Junkyard car with an LS motor in it, beating everything.
Reg
don't
don't want to dip in them pockets, bro. Reg don't say, nah, bro. I can say it look goddamn.
You ain't got to, man. It ain't required. You know.
Yeah. Reg might be a Capricorn, bro. Them Capricorn be kind of
straight up. Hey, them Capricorn don't be playing about them pockets, man.
Hey, check it out. So check it out. I'm an Aries. Yeah. I got 2 XLXs, just on sitting on the shelf. Max 5s. You know what I'm saying? I got all the scales of armors, all the scale the armor offer. 2 drag cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm invested. I'm heavily invested in the hobby. A lot of my cars got what's called QS8s. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely,
But all of them, and I ain't knocking you, man. We just having fun, bro.
I know. I'm just letting y'all know, like it ain't.
But I won't. But I don't want you to ever. I want you to get out of the mind frame of I like being the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be the underdog, bro. Be Reg, bro. Don't be the underdog. Don't look at it as I'm the underdog, bro. Because you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not the underdog. You're only the underdog if you make yourself the underdog. Vegas might tell you the underdog, but that don't make you the underdog, bro. Be Reg, bro. Just be Reg. Do what Reg do, bro.
Oh yeah. I guess when I say underdog, I'm just saying people that's running how I'm running. Y'all saying don't do this, don't do the crazy glue diff, don't do, but it's working for me. That's what I mean by the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Just doing more with less type stuff. But
I'm not saying don't run the glue diffs. I had to know. I just tried to understand what you was doing, but now I understand what you was doing. Shit, hey, run that shit. You know what I mean?
But here's my question though. This is my question. Okay, you say you don't run Z's, but you got super glue. That would tell me if you got super glue, you can run the Z's. Like they go hand in hand.
It don't go hand in hand because I got the super glue. Now the Z is gonna bottom out at they max load now because the ESC and the motor is making more demand and more the batteries are not that efficient. Like it's proven. Like so, tell me this: why do like the old hobby wings when you do a speed run that they cut out? Versus a castle, when you do a speed run, they don't cut out. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I don't have them answers. I don't have none of them answers.
Yeah, but no, that's Rich. That's only because the ESC has a cutoff.
It does, but at the same time,
the castle don't. But then, Reg, answer this question: so why does so many castles go up in smoke and in hobby wings don't?
Because people are trying.
They don't go up and smoke because
you.
they're limited to what they can do.
I got you. They go up and smoke because people try to push the limits of what these ESCs could do because they're open to be done. I run, like I said, I destroy batteries. I run my batteries on no lipo cut because when I'm in the middle of a speed run, last thing I need is for my my ESC to not get the voltage that is needed because it reached low voltage cut.
Red.
Yeah.
I got these right here, bro. These are 6,000 milliamp Z's, right? They're 6S. They're 100C.
Check your internal resistance and let me know what it is.
Listen, they're 100C, right?
Check your internal resistance and let me know what it is.
I don't know how to do all that, Reg. I don't do that.
You do it with your charger.
I'm running this right here on a 12S car.
Killing.
With a Max 4 that's sucking super duper power. And these things run with the best of them.
Okay.
AC battery, bro.
You're right. And I can't take nothing from you, but I'm willing to bet if you take another, let's just say a Gens Ace, I don't even have to go that high up in the brands. A Gens Ace to me, which is a house name, battery, you take they 6S 2-packs, it's gonna be a totally different experience compared to the Z's.
Hey, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all both. Listen, Gap, if you didn't have the ability to buy the top dollar shit, Reg will whoop your ass. You hear me? Hey, if you didn't have the ability just to get the best shit, Reg fuck you up. Reg to hand you your ass every time you come out.
This right here ain't the top dollar stuff. This is the low dollar stuff.
No. We ain't just talking about the batteries now. I'm just saying all around. If you didn't have the ability to, pick the Max 5s and 4s and the 500 motors and shit, right? Reg will come out and knock a hole in your ass because he know all the tricks, right? But he ain't gonna be able to do it with you, Gap. But
exactly. You said it right at the end.
I love donations, Gap. I love donations. We can put a nice little friendly donation there. I would love to fly down to your city and/or state.
You probably
would televise it, and I would show out.
You probably will beat me on a speed run.
I would show out on road, off road, in the air. I do drones,
on road drag racing. But off-road drag racing and freaking course racing, you won't stand a chance.
I would love.
And I won't even run 12S. I run 6S, and you will not stand a chance.
I run you on 4S. I run you on 4. I'll jack and run you on 4S.
Look. Let me catch
30,000 milliamps on board, huh?
Let me catch these comments. All right. Roll Factor is saying, I want to try and lock the 4S center diff and see what happens.
Use the earplug.
He says castles go up in smoke because they always have. Oh, wow, that's big. Don Gordy says super glue works, rattle can. I'm not saying it don't work. I'm just saying if we going to be on a budget, let's be on the budget all the way.
Everybody got super glue.
Are great for the budget.
Super glue like $4, and I'm not using regular super glue. I'm using $15.99 hobby grade glue for a little tube. This is what I glue my tires with when they explode. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real glue. This ain't crazy glue.
Right.
This is like real life, the CA glue, whatever they call it.
Gotcha.
So it's basically turning it into a spool, right?
It is, but at the same time, I have the option to put the bigger gears on there. I don't run just like little. I don't like just go fast. I like torque too. So sometimes you got to put that 50, that 49, or that 46, or that 48 for that limitless to get that to play with it in different type of scenarios. That's what y'all gonna have to do for the big rock and the Mojave. You're gonna have to.
So the spools be locked to one gear. You can't interchange the gear on the spool.
I only glue the gears on the inside. You could take it off. I'm just making it into a spool, so it still has a purpose.
Okay.
All right. Dave is saying the opposition to current flow is resistance. That's what he's creating. Oh, he's saying that's what you're creating, Reg. All right. Roll Fat, the castle has always gone magic smoke before Hobby Wing or even ready. Golly.
Not ready. Oh, man, that's disrespectful, man.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Say that sheets, real life glue. All right. Oh, Roll Fat is saying it's real. Oh, real. He's saying real life glue.
All right, back to Reg. The proof is in the pudding, baby. I ain't gotta say much. Just look at
Hey
my
man, I got videos on my
and
page.
watch how
man.
much ass that I
Hey,
kick.
hey,
I go down to Florida. I go up to South Carolina. I go up to Rockmart, Georgia.
check this out. If I
go
came down there to
everywhere,
Florida, I would have. If I came down there to, hey Gab, check this out. If I came down there to Florida, Gab, I would come down there with some stuff that you wouldn't expect me to have. I'm probably going to have to spend a few thousand. Probably going to have some Cordova, something crazy running 8S. Probably going to, you know what I'm saying, going to have a whole bunch of tricks up my sleeve. I don't think I'm coming down there with a basic off-the-shelf little, you know, $400 limitless. It's not going to be a
I'm not going to listen, bro.
walk in the park.
You're doing a speed run on the street. You're going to beat me because that's not what I do.
I'm talking about even on, I do off-road too. I don't just do
you beat me drag racing on road in 132 feet. I'm not upset. But when it comes to in the grass, bro, in the grass or in the dirt,
I run them, man.
I'm gonna show you what I am.
I'm running. I run them, big gap. The Burger King. I see the Burger King.
King. It don't matter what kind of king it is. King is a king. The Burger King, Critic King, a goddamn King, a T.I. Son King. A king is a king.
No. Don't be T.I. Son King.
Oh man, no, don't be him. He look.
I'm just saying his name is King.
Better no business.
Because right, because after all that business standing he was doing, then he started talking about get off me. Get off me. That changed it right there. Like, no.
Hey, brother. Hey, yes, sir. I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida several times and left as the champion, my brother.
No, I got, but no. With all due respect, I'm talking a little stuff, but I am pretty confident. I definitely think I could definitely probably hang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's all
probably show you some on road, and you probably gonna teach me a lot off road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's all in fun, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get close a couple times. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna.
Nah, man. 12 that's gonna be on, man, right up on you, man. For real. Don't get it twisted with a Willie bar. Don't get it twisted.
Now, David is saying, I didn't know y'all were reading the comments, so I went straight to Amazon and bought 2 of the batteries that Road Factor RC said, but I decided to see if y'all read it, and I will see which battery. Now, David,
best batteries is the one you got.
I don't know how you didn't think we was reading comments. We've been reading comments all night.
Well, Dave, what happens, David, is when we start rambling, we wait a little while for the comments to build up, and then we go back and read through them.
Yeah.
When you feel like we ignoring you, we get to the comments. You know what I'm saying? We definitely get to the comments.
All right, Roll Fat. Oh, he getting that in. Regiment. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Gap live in Georgia.
I'm in the Midwest, man. I get to race on all terrains, and we race in the snow. Don't get it twisted. Drag race, off-road race, whatever, in the snow.
Hey, when you said snow, I just felt a little shiver.
I'm
good.
So I'm well versed in all terrains.
That means stay in the house. When the snow comes, that means stay in the house.
That means bundle up
in the house. Because the other day when you had on that little t-shirt, bro.
What you don't like about Florida, Road?
We inside.
Florida's cool, man. Florida's a cool place to be, bro. I like Florida, though. I like going to Florida. I think I like going to Florida though because it ain't far, and it's a lot of water. It's a lot of water and a lot of beaches. You know what I'm saying? Like I can drive 10 hours and be at the bottom. I could be in Key West. You know what I'm saying? In 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? 10, 12 hours. So you know what I mean? I kind of like Florida.
You need a little longer than that, Gap.
15.
Yeah.
Well, me, I ain't gonna do nothing but just fly to Miami anyway, and I can just take the road trip from there. So,
yeah, you in the teens.
Man, Florida 24 for me.
Whoo, yeah, that's a flight.
Yeah,
we're gonna get on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
One that give away good snacks too.
But they
not no snacks.
Man, how come they don't just put them Outcast tires on every car?
Because they great.
How can they don't? That's what I'm saying. They need to just like they bogus for putting them bogus. Like I don't know what them even for. First time you get in the air and they free spin is over. They're gonna come unglued, like or ripped or something.
All right, let's see where we at. All right, Roll Fatter. Roll Fatter say I'm a Denver Bronco fan in the middle of a family of Cowboy fans. Well, somebody made a mistake. Brother. Somebody make bad decisions.
So what's your home? What's your home state, bro? What's your home state? Why you don't go for your home state team, bro?
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or if it's your family, but somebody is making a bad decision.
One of y'all is
Oh, he said he used to go to Florida all the time when he was a DJ.
Oh, okay.
Now he has to go for family.
Oh,
he's in Texas.
And y'all got plenty of teams in Texas. Okay, well, because you wrong, bro. You shouldn't be in Texas and be a doggone Broncos fan. Yes, you had. Well, it's a lot of people who had like it's a dude who worked with me. He a Miami fan. He's from here, but he's a Miami fan. He a Miami fan. And he's an Alabama fan because his daddy was always a Miami fan and a Alabama fan. So when he was younger, he didn't watch the Falcons and he didn't watch Georgia or Georgia Tech. He watched Alabama and Miami. So those are the teams that he liked. But me, I'm more of a homebred kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going for no team outside. Only team I root for outside of Atlanta is the Lakers.
And I bet with my
that's only because
I learned to not bet with my heart. I don't like no team. I like to win.
You like the
whoever winning. My brother 75 game dog is a fair weather fan, but whoever winning, that's who he got.
Yeah, man.
Look, Deion Freeman say Denver Broncos all day, and he from Cali. Roll Fat to say I can't breathe in Denver, too far up, and D Scooter say Roll Tide, and he got a picture
for Alabama though. But we're gonna see about him Saturday though, so it's okay.
Roll Fat to say he was born in Texas, raised on the Gulf Coast, South Padre. Indeed. RC Daniel say Dolphins got the Super Bowl.
I doubt that.
Are you saying a Super Bowl like a big bowl of cereal, or what you saying?
Yeah, they got the Super Bowl of RCs down there. That's what they're doing because they definitely ain't winning no NFL Super Bowl.
I'm not a betting man, but I definitely bet you on that one because that's a win-win for me, bro.
No, sir.
Oh man,
no, sir. Because all they doing, but they just praying for Tucker below to finish the season. Boy, the first tap he get, boy, he gonna be down. The Eagles, I can't. I won't say the Eagles ain't gonna win. I definitely won't say that. They are balling right now. I mean, but they did the same thing last year. They balled all through the season, and then they got to the Super Bowl, and they just wasn't enough for old Mahomes.
That part. Bro, if I say, listen to these fools, Deion Freeman, they all know it's gonna be Denver. Yeah,
Denver where in the Super Bowl? What? No, that's another sucker bet. I bet you on that too. Ro. It ain't gotta be no big wager, man. It can be a small wager, bro. But I can guarantee you they ain't gonna win no Super Bowl.
Fly 327 say Seattle next year with no Geno. I don't know about that either.
Geno Smith. Did they win today? They was playing today. They played Dallas today. They was winning 7-3 when I turned it.
I tell you, hold on. Let me check my fantasy stats while we out here doing that.
It's gonna be a good game tomorrow, though. Y'all don't watch sports. It's gonna be a good game tomorrow with Oregon and Washington. The Pac-12 championship game tomorrow night at 8. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, Dallas won.
Dallas won.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said the Seahawks going to go to the Super Bowl.
They might be going. Anybody can buy a ticket. Like tickets for everybody to buy.
You stupid, bro.
You know,
You stupid.
they might be there.
Man, I can't talk no trash, man. My team sorry too, bro. We beat the Saints this week, last weekend, though. I tell you that much.
Not sorry, they just not doing well right now. That's what we going with.
Sorry.
They just not.
My dogs ain't though. My dogs is back-to-back national champions, and they finna be 3-time back-to-back. They finna break a record. If people think they ain't finna win this year, they crazy. So hold on now, Dion Freeman. Oh, you saying okay? You room for the beat the Seattle Seahawks? I sure thought you was a Denver fan.
Yeah, that's what his little logo is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he just a Denver fan when Tim Tebow was there.
We spoiled that, but everyone still is okay.
Let me ask y'all something.
What's
up with Habao?
I like Habao, bro.
I want to get a semi truck. I want to drag people with the semi truck on the road. I think that'd be pretty embarrassing.
Oh, you talking about the little one?
Was like 1/10? Yeah, one 8 scale.
It's small.
They got a semi truck.
Yeah, it's an on road.
I ain't never seen no Habao. Oh, you talking about the EPX?
Yep.
Oh, that ain't no semi truck, man. That's a damn drag car.
No, that's a semi.
It's a semi.
Yeah,
the body
semi body. That's the one we built, bro. It's a semi body. That thing is on a belt drive drag race chassis.
They did build that in the line.
Yeah, that thing fast, bro. That thing is super fast. That's like the Serpent that everybody be going fast with. The little 10 scale touring car Serpent. It's like a geeked up Fortec, bro.
Yeah, I want to get a couple of them Habao cars. They look really interesting. I'm surprised they don't advertise them like that, or they don't advertise themselves.
They don't sell them. They don't sell them as much, man. They like a lot of the people who's OMG used to sell them, but he shut down. But yeah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? You have to get them. You have to get your hobby shop. Whoever got HRB though, you can get one. If your hobby shop with HRB, you just tell them to get you one. But they are hard to get, bro. They're hard. But they got some.
They was popping like 10 years ago.
They got some good cars, man. They got some really good cars.
I think their bodies look a little. I don't know. They need a little help on the bodies. I don't know if that helps them sell some cars, but yeah, I don't know. They look different. They bubbled.
That little
so for bio, they got 2 different names for that company. I forget the other name.
Offner.
There go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got 2 different names. Yeah.
Offner.
They had a nice on-road car, the Offner, the DM1.
Yeah, and that's the same one they took. Habayo took it, and they called us the Hyper GT, the Hyper VT.
VTE.
Yeah, the Hyper VTE. They look like a Bugatti.
It look nice. It look real nice. I seen Innovation hit a nice speed with it. I think he hit 100 or something. I could be tripping though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Dave was asking what's some good drift cars. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The Red Cat. Bro, they say the Red Cat one of the best RTR drift cars you can buy, bro. I'm just telling you what the internet say. I'm not saying it because I don't got one. I ain't never had one, but they say the new Red Cat is one of the best RTR drift cars you can buy. And they said to get it to the top notch, to drift real good, you got to do little modifications to it. But they was comparing them to a lot of the other RTR drift cars, and they say it's one of the best RTR drift cars, bro. So go and get you one.
Oh, okay. So David, you need to look at getting you a REVED revved Champion Designs. The kit is $285 on that one, or you can get you the SD10, and this one made by Yokomo.
$1,200.
No, that was that Yokomo MD. You want that Yokomo MD 2.0?
How much?
Huh?
How much?
$625.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now back to the Red Cat.
Don't say nothing about it. Hold on.
No. I'm gonna say this. So if I was looking for a phone, right, and I'm like, you know what kind of phone do I want to get? I got a choice to get an old school Motorola, or today's Samsung, or even today's iPhone. I'm not gonna get the Motorola. So, yeah, that's the Red Cat as far as I'm concerned.
It's old technology.
It's just,
bro. Look at this, bro. This it right here, bro. The Nissan.
That's not a.
That's the Nissan 300. What's the Nissan?
350Z or the GTR?
The GTR.
No, that's not the
They
GTR.
bogus. That's what I'm saying. They bogus for that. That's the
350Z.
Say it one more time, Reg. Is what?
What, bogus?
There you go. And when you get it,
what the Drift World say, bro?
Is this a kit?
Hmm?
Is this a kit or is ready to run? Okay. So when you get it, you're gonna have to put the shocks back on. You're gonna have to put some shock oil in the shocks.
You don't come with no shock oil in the shocks?
Nah,
no, it's gonna leak out in transit.
Making that up now.
No, it's gonna leak out in transit.
I mean, it is a Red Cat. They got a couple of things that come with them.
You know, and the grub screw is gonna start popping out after your first run.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. All I need is a limitless and screw itself every pass.
You might get you a nice little colored owner's manual with some nice colors in it. But
how thin you think that body is, though?
How what?
How thin you think that body is?
Probably 2 sheets of paper thin.
It looks like it's thin on the low.
Yeah, but this car is not for bashing; it's for drifting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You need a dog.
You bump and drifting. If you get sideways, you get
Yeah, man, but it ain't. Hey, I don't think it's that serious, bro. That
look
good, right? Look at that.
Yeah, that's a nice paint scheme.
Yeah, the paint scheme.
I like how low it's sitting in the front.
Go back to that was Amazon. You saw that?
No, that's not Amazon.
How many stars did it have? It had a rating on there. How many stars was on that?
I don't know.
Oh, the stars are important. How many stars you got?
You got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, bro.
Man, no, you on their website. That ain't Amazon. You gotta go.
How many reviews on there? It's like the same one, is it?
Yeah, it's the same one. Just a different color.
No, I'm saying that's the same website.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them was Horizon and one of them was Red Cat.
Okay, go back to the Horizon site and see how many reviews.
It only had one review, 1 5-star review.
So that was, I mean, Stevie Wonder got him a car too, so it's all right. It's all right.
Man, you gonna stop hating on Red Cat, bro?
Man. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this too. These are just jokes. It's not that serious.
Not at all.
Yeah,
but I won't buy no Red Cat.
Somebody gonna be ready to fight you, but that boy, hey, that's the dude right there. Say the Red Cat. We gonna get him. We gonna get him.
Look, bring your Red Cat with you. And then when you try to throw it and it just break into 13 pieces, don't say nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was first thinking about getting an RC car and I was watching YouTube videos, Red Cat really looked pretty promising on the lot.
It does look promising.
It looked, man, they had this big old RC car. I was like, oh man, this was like 2018, 17, maybe. Like, oh man, this looked dope. It was, I don't know what it was. I'm talking about the leopard. Did it have a leopard motor or something in it? It's whatever. I don't know, whatever, but car looked dope, looked big. But now knowing what I know, I'm glad I did not purchase.
I started out on Red Cat, bro.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, in the beginning, we all had little ugly girlfriends. We're gonna get to the cute ones. So we all had a little Red Cat. Everybody had a little.
Hey, nah, see, gang, nah, me and you can keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real, bro. We just telling the real. You know what I'm saying? We started out with Red. I know I started out with Red Cat, bro.
I did too.
My first 3 hobby grade cars. What was the first 3? 1, 2. Yeah, my first 3 hobby grade cars was Red Cats.
My first hobby grade was a Red Cat. I had that for about a week or 2. I end up taking that back to Best Buy, and then I end up with a couple Traxxas cars. Then I got the Red Cat Rampage, the truck, the big blue truck, and that is when I learned my lesson. Yep, just learned my lesson, and I said then, I will not buy another Red Cat.
She ain't got to be good. She just got to be there.
Never owned a Red Cat. Never played with a Red Cat. I think YouTube videos say enough by the thousands.
You know why? Because you learn from other people's mistakes. That's what that was.
Yeah, that's the best way to one of the better ways to learn. I saw the personal experience.
Right, man. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna buy you something for Christmas, bro.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna buy you something for Christmas.
Keep the receipt.
I
want that
Oh, you got the big boy rims on that thing. Okay. That's probably the only Red Cat that's possibly look like it's worth buying. And
those don't tear up.
See that thing on the 26s, man.
The hydraulic cars don't tear up.
Let me get you in close to that.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had to have one of them hydraulic cars, it's over. Stupid servos. Probably gonna have to go overpowered. I want that thing to flip.
Yeah, the hydraulic cars don't tear up, which I salute them for.
Let me get you on. Let me get you on the 26s, man.
Hey,
you can't for a real 26s. You got to get you some kind of 26.
Look, you can learn to ghost ride the whip.
See that thing, man? Let's beat that thing up, man. Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man.
Is the car moving? I don't see the car moving.
And you gotta move, bro. It's
oh.
And you know, I gave y'all some Rattle Can Radio yesterday. All West Coast. Y'all didn't like that one.
Nah, we ain't like all that West Coast.
Mm-mm.
I'm just messing with you. I was jamming with you. I was jamming with you, my boy.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna just say okay. Oh, so David is saying I tried to look up videos on what batteries people use for their machetes, but I couldn't find a single video. Yeah, that's mainly because there's not that many machete videos out there to start with.
Yeah.
So people not really going into the type of batteries that they're using or not using. The biggest thing I think though is to look at. I don't know if it says it in the Red Cat manual. I know in other cars it said like it'll give you the recommendation of the milliamp along with the C rating that you need to have. So as long as you meet them requirements, you can be straight.
Someone get a battery tray size too, measurements.
Yeah, definitely check the battery tray measurement so your battery, so you get a battery that fits your battery tray. Roll Factor says, Gap, if you can't bunny hopper, you need to put it away.
Mine ain't for bunny hopper.
Oh man.
Mine for this right here. I'm gonna show you what mine for. I'm gonna get it in the perfect right spot. See that right now?
Cruising, chilling.
Because in the South, this is how we ride. We really don't hit a whole lot of switches in the South. We ride big old, the biggest wheels you can find. And we do like this. Go 2 miles an hour.
Speaking of places, y'all know in Texas, and y'all let me know if I'm explaining this correctly, but they got this little thing where two cars be riding down the street. One car's trying to block the other car off.
Yeah, they call it swerving.
Swerving.
Yeah, they call it swerving. All swerving was different than they swerving. They swerving is like almost trying to run each other off the road. All swerving was just swerve. You just swerving.
Almost. They are. They crashing.
So they be having like these lines and all that crazy stuff, and it's like car wars and stuff, man. Them boys crazy down there, man. Who want to mess up?
But you know what's funny to me though, bro? The most funniest thing to me though is when they put them big old things that stick all the way out on the wheel.
Flankers and adapters, man. Yeah, them big old, yeah.
Man, that don't look a hot mess, bro. I ain't hating on the Texas for. I love Texas people, man. I've been to Texas a few times in my life, man. I like going there. I love it. But when I see them doggone them damn 30s with the knockoff sticking all the way out to the curb,
Man.
I just be like, bro, come
3-4 feet on each side. Like you can't park nowhere. You ain't got you barely can drive it nowhere because you outside the lanes. The lanes ain't that wide.
Right. Rolf had to say, don't hate on my McLean knockoffs. Ha!
Yeah,
but
man.
But 30s was here before McLean's was here.
Yeah, 30s, 8s and 30s. They was here long ago, bro. We was riding 30s. The folks down here was riding 30s, and 30s and folks probably went out of style down here in the maybe like 89, 90.
Mm-hmm.
People start putting flats, and you know what I'm saying. They did, you know, they first, you know, they was with the BBSs, then they was with the Hammers, then they went to the 30s, and then once the 30s went out, everybody started going D's and McLean's, bro. And what's the other one? It was Dayton's, Luxors. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
McLean's and Luxors. And then after that, about like maybe like 96, 90. Well, after that, I would say about 98, they started putting 22s on cars, bro.
It was over spinners.
And it was over when they started putting 22s on there. Cars, man, the first car I seen with 22s, it was a Caprice Classic with some chameleon paint. This dude had some 22s on them. And man, they looked like they were some 54s because they was, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, we used to seeing 17s, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah. There you go. Show them how to hop one time, Game Dizzle. Show them how to do it, bro.
Hey, David said I read through the whole manual and there was nothing recommended. So we really help. Hey man, that's what we here for, man. That's what we really here for. Although we crack jokes and you know we do all that, but really we want to just help the hobby grow and get better. That's the biggest thing.
Now they backline 30s, 30 inches.
That's them all gold 100 spokes.
Yeah, see that. See now he Gang Dog is a true West Side rider, bro. Gang Dog is a true West Side rider.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know they ride switches and 13s.
Yep. Thomas Crawley in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Good, Gang Dog. Gang Dog got the interior going in there, guy.
Hey, I will tell you this though. That's one of the worst rides you could ever have. A buddy of mine had a Monte Carlo with switches on it. We rode from Glenwood all the way over to Lakewood. That is the worst.
Yeah. A car with no suspension. Locked up.
Basically. That's basically what it boiled down to.
It's like that diff with the crazy glue in it, huh?
The diff with the crazy glue is worse.
You got to bounce with it.
The crazy glue ain't worse.
The switch rattle, you got to bounce with it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just sit there. You got to bounce.
Is that a red cat?
Yeah, that's a red cat. What's the guy name? David.
Uh-huh.
All right, David. This is what I did to mine, David. If you look in there, you see how this battery tray is longer than this one? I took the battery tray right here, and I moved it. You can move it back. So once you move it back, it basically can fit all the batteries. Hold on.
I see you got them Outcast tires on there, keeping it real. I see you.
Oh yeah, you got it back. All right, so this is Gen's Ace 6,000 milliamp 6S, and it fits, and it got plenty of space. See that? That's a 6,000 milliamp 6S brick.
All right, Rattle Can said it, the butter knife.
All right, this is a 6,000 milliamp Z battery. These batteries are pretty long, but when I drop it in here, the fact that I moved that battery tray back, bam, it drops right in on the side. It's just for you, David. Mr. We ain't reading the comments.
Tried to blame his battery purchase on us.
All right, David. This is a 9,000 milliamp C battery. This is a 4S, but this is 9,000. This is a humongous battery right here.
I had a few of them. That was my first batteries.
Bam, drops in there. All you gotta do is move that battery tray back. It really don't matter what size the batteries are.
Hey, David, yes, you can run it with just one battery. Just get you a looper or jumper. I don't heard it called both. And plug in on the other side. So that way it closes the gap. Hey, Gap, RC Dunk asking you, do you get better runtime if you run one battery versus two batteries?
All right, this is the biggest battery that I have. This is a 10,000 milliamp Gen 6. It's the tallest battery that I have.
High voltage board.
And it'll drop right in. Well, it's a little long. I never tried this one in it. It's a little long, but with a little manipulation, you can get it in there. So if you just move the battery trays back, slide it back, you can fit just about any batteries, bro.
There you go.
Did that battery take a special charger? Is that one of them new Gen 6 batteries?
This is a 6300 SMC, 6300 milliamp SMC.
I don't think he can hear us.
This is 6S.
Oh, he good. He good, Gap.
Yeah.
Gap.
Yeah, I heard.
All right. Cool. Dave saying this housework is moving right along. Y'all keep it up. Ha! Not at 12:42. Shoot. Excuse me.
Check out the beast right quick though.
How do you like that car?
It's good, man. I like it.
How much playtime it get?
How much what?
How often do you take it out? The tires mighty clean.
I've only took it out maybe about 2 or 3 times.
Oh man, that ain't
but with my cars, all my cars are like that. None of my cars get like major. Like I run it every time I go out because I have too many of them to do that. If I did that, then it'd be a lot of them that don't get ran.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Oh, Dave said he painting. Okay, then.
It's a beast right here, though. I wrecked doing a speed run on this. This is why I don't do speed runs.
Ooh.
He got the 5th scale GRPs on there.
10th scale, 5th scale.
I said 5th scale, 1/5.
I thought you tried me and said 10th scale.
No, I saw the square. It looked like a square hub on there, right? On tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some the 5th scale joints.
Right here, bro. See that max over there now.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's all I need. Something like that.
With the 800K.
I'm gonna send you the shipping address.
Let
me borrow that for a minute. I'll send you all the video.
I need to check something. Something moving. Oh, that's that Photoshop.
You got a wheelie bar on there too?
No, I can really want.
Oh.
It's that big Max Flow. I'm a carbon fiber pieces I cut. Bro, don't ever cut carbon fiber in your life by yourself. Let somebody else cut it for you.
Yeah, you don't want to play with that.
That shit'll damn near kill you, bro.
You do not want to play with that.
See, I got my little GPS in there. I was doing some speed runs before I flipped it over.
How fast you get to?
I flipped over at like 83, I want to say.
Okay.
So Gap, you cut them side pieces?
Yeah, I cut the side pieces too. Look at that. I destroyed the body. Rattle did me a mumble. See the mumble on there? A tribute to Kobe Bryant, and I destroyed it.
You can send that out, Casey.
That's just the beater body though, because I got the pretty body too there. You go to pretty body.
That's the stock body.
BMW M3.
Is that an indestructible body?
Nah.
That mother look thick.
These bodies right here super duper damn expensive.
$300.
Yes, sir. That M3 guy.
See, you needed that wing back there, man.
What happened was I didn't have the side things don't match up with that other body, and I didn't have the body clips in there.
So air was getting on the side.
It caught wind up on the side.
Parachute.
Yeah. It parachuted the hell out of it.
Yeah, didn't work.
Yeah, flipped it over and busted it up pretty bad. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I knew I had that as my beater body anyway, because I knew I was gonna save this body. I wasn't gonna really run it hard with this body right here.
Well, gentlemen, I'm about to jump. It is almost 1 o'clock.
Oh shit, it is. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
12:46. So, with that being said, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with us tonight, man. For the people coming in late, make sure you wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free. Make sure that y'all go, if y'all watching from Rattlecan's channel or Big Reg's channel, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button over there as well. Another great video, man. Another great live stream, man. I appreciate all the fellas that came through and rocked out with us tonight. I appreciate everybody in the chat. So with that being said, we're gonna sign out, starting at Game Dog. What it do? Holler at them, Game Dog.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Come on through there, Rattle.
Night, night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Come on in there, Big Reg.
Man, enjoy the weekend, man.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all, and we're gonna get with y'all. And man,
Peace.
For sure.